Look, I was just told. Oh, there's an echo, Lila.
Oh, is that me?
Maybe.
Is that better?
Yes, that's better. I was just told that it's bad form to say Happy Memorial Day.
Oh,
But then what do we say?
I don't know when did that start?
Well, 5 minutes ago, someone on Twitter responded to my Happy Memorial Day tweet. He's like, you're not really supposed to say Happy Memorial Day. Because I get it. People died and we are thankful for their service. But like, then what is the catchphrase?
Yeah, I don't know. I say Happy Memorial Day.
Okay. All right. We're going to keep saying it. We're going to continue on with Happy Memorial Day. Welcome to the Memorial Day live stream. I hope you guys are outside with a drink. Maybe I'll go get a drink. Spending time, not at work. It's Monday. I am joined by two of my besties. We got Donovan, aka Cripp Daddy, in the house.
Hello.
And oh my God, bringing the Memorial Day cleavage in a big way. I'm gonna have to change my bra to compete with this. No, I'm kidding. Lila Hart, hello, welcome.
Thank you. Chrissy, I do this for you and your show.
We both have red nails. We both have red
I do
nails.
it for Chrissie Mayr boobs. All right, I'm a fan of your Chrissie Mayr boobs. That Twitter account.
I don't know who that is yet. People still think it's me. Most people are learning that it's not. I think I don't want to know. I don't ever want to know. So if you're listening, boobs, don't ever tell me who you are, because I think
I ended up following that account before I followed you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. That tells me how you really feel. So yeah, they're gonna start mouthing off because this is the unofficial, I guess, start of summer. So I'm gonna try to do more cleavage. That's gonna be my promise. My summer promise is more cleavage, and like, cause why not? Where you know what I mean? Like, the boobs are only gonna look good, I think, for a certain amount of time.
You're gonna look great forever, Chrissy.
Oh my God, thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. But I've gotten the impression, like, when girls come on Simpcast, I've been told by a couple people, like, I really feel like I have to bring the cleavage. And I never said as much, but perhaps in small ways I've communicated that that's important.
Yeah, it's one of those unspoken things. It's like a innate thing in women. They feel, I can't let them do this alone.
Okay, yeah, like, I can't be the only one with my boobs out, because then I look like the slutty one, when really we're all slutty. Okay, I'm about to sound like one of these basic bitches, but I woke up this morning, and by this morning I mean noon. Like, I woke up at like a Cripp Daddy hour of the day.
Oh yeah.
Just because I couldn't go to sleep last night. Like, I was up late watching like a ton of Kevin Samuels videos. I don't know why. Like, I was into him. I was a fan before he died, but now there's something about him being dead now that I really want to just like listen even more. Maybe the videos have gone up in value. Are you guys familiar with him? He's like this black guy, and he gives very tough love advice to women. The takeaway is basically like, you're not shit. You need to lower your standards, especially if you've had a kid, especially if you're like over 33. You need to start making a lot of compromises, and quick. And he's got a lot of sound effects. Like, he'll have like a moo sound effect, or like he has a sound effect that's like, I have a PhD, because he's trying to tell women, like, men don't care if you have higher education, which I wish someone had told me that when I was 17. I could have saved my parents a ton of money.
But yeah, I'm a fan of Kevin Samuels. I was really sad when he died.
Yeah, I think it was an inside job. I think because he died with, like, he was hooking up with this nurse, this chick that he, I think, just met. And who better up to cover up a sneaky death than a nurse?
Right? She probably did it.
I think
maybe she didn't like what he said on his podcast.
Or maybe someone sent her, because, you know what I mean? He's all about getting married and having a family. And I think the powers that be don't want that happening, especially in the February American community. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, especially that's kind of like did you hear about that girl that murdered her husband that wrote the book How to Get Away with Murdering Your Husband?
No.
It was a
How
real
to,
thing that happened.
how to
She
get
got
away
she
with
got caught for murdering her husband.
And she wrote a
She
book about it beforehand.
And she wrote I think it might have been after because it was like she murdered her husband and then came out with the book How to Get Away with Murdering Your Husband and tried to pass it off as like, oh, this is just tongue in cheek.
Cripp, you're right. This is she once wrote an essay on how to murder your husband. This week, a jury found her guilty of murdering her husband. Damn. I don't know if this is her. I think they sometimes put different
No, I
pictures.
don't think so. Yeah,
Well, I mean, if
Damn.
she wrote a book, that is pretty impressive because writing a book is difficult.
honestly,
So.
It's
I feel
hard
like
to it's
that's
hard
some
to
boss
finish
girl shit.
books. It's hard to finish books, let alone write one. I can't imagine. Damn. Okay, let's see. She shot him with a Glock handgun. I mean, that seems pretty unoriginal. I was expecting like poison or
Well,
you
see,
know.
in like the beginning of the book, she even has like weirdly worded things like why you would even want to hypothetically do it, how the best way to do it. And she like goes over the examples of like you could hire a hitman, but that's really expensive. It's like, whoa, cool.
Whoa. They were struggling financially. Oh, this is her. Of course this is her. Yikes. This looks like Ethan Ralph.
That I'm pretty sure that is. It's just like Ethan Ralph, but Mrs. Doubtfire.
Damn. I'm ready for like them to pop up like hello covered in frosting like from Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh yeah.
Damn. This is not a good look. Like really? I think when you look like this, you need to work on yourself before murdering your husband.
oh god,
Yeah, you
damn,
can only
Chrissie
blame
bad.
him and your financial problems so much.
Yeah. Her OnlyFans was taking in $2 a month. Oh, damn. Let's see. The murder. Oh, this is her in trial. The murder drew near attention to Compton, bringing it into her writings. Right. She wrote this book in 2011. Damn.
That's some real boss girl shit, though.
Yeah.
To like murder your husband and then write a book how you got away with it. That's like O.J. Simpson shit.
She's clearly thinking about it. Like, if you know what I mean? Like, if Lila, if your husband's started writing a book like how to quietly leave your wife, you would be like, okay, let's talk.
I would ask him to write a different book, but I mean, I'm just still impressed with the fact that she wrote a book. I'm trying to write my book right now, so I'm like, wow, this woman wrote a book and murdered her husband. Accomplishments. Wow.
What kind
Yeah.
of book are you? What is it about? Like, as much as you can.
Just
sneak-
my life from 0 to 30. You know,
That's
a lot
awesome.
going on. Donovan, I have to say, your tweet, you like tweeted back at that Ethan guy. It was so funny about how it was something about
I gotta
how
find it.
it was the funniest tweet. You're like, it was the tweet about how you guys are both the same when you're knocked down on the floor. That shit was so hilarious.
Yeah.
That was the funniest thing ever.
Thank you. I
God.
appreciate that. I like fucking with people that are angry like him.
It's so
See,
funny.
this is what you're supposed to post on Memorial Day. Someone that's served, and it's like, you're not trying to make a joke. I should do some shit like this.
Yeah, no, that was very serious.
Yeah. The only person I know that's served, well, this guy that I used to lifeguard with, but I don't have any pictures of him, and my dad, who's not dead yet. So I just gotta wait. Let's see. Let's find.
What did your dad serve in, Chrissie?
He served in Vietnam.
Mhm.
What year? It was right after he was telling me, because I was just visiting him in Florida before he dropped a bombshell about his sexuality to me. Lila, did I tell you this? I can't stop telling people. So my dad, I don't know why. He tends to overshare a lot, because he's like, oh, and part of me feels bad because he'll say I have no one to talk to, like whatever. And I know that I'm very easy to like open up to, because I like listen and I fucking give a shit. But he was saying, you know, people have like a wide range of sexual experiences, and he also was telling me like he's also been telling me this for years, like he and my mom had no passion, like they had no sex. Like he went after my brother got married in 2014. My dad was driving me back to Astoria, Queens, I think from Long Island or it was in North Carolina, but whatever. He's driving me back, and he basically like let it slip that like he and my mom, I mean, this is when she was still alive in 2014, hadn't had sex in like 25 years or something. So he's been like on a TMI pattern for years now, but he was saying like, oh, people, you know, we didn't have much passion between us. And I was joking because I had tweeted out a picture of him by the pool with his shirt off. And I'm like joking. I'm like, are there any single ladies in the Southwest Florida area between like 45 and 65? Like my dad's like single and ready to mingle. And he has like no clue about anything I do. So he was amazed that it was getting comments and likes and stuff. And then someone sent him a picture of like their mom's friend, and he was like, ugh, no, thumbs down, because she looked like a regular ass 65-year-old woman. He was like, she's too matronly. I need somebody who looks, how can I say this, trashy. And I was like, do you mean from a poor neighborhood? Do you mean undereducated? And he said, no, somebody who looked like they would be a fun time. Which, if I was hearing this from anyone but my dad, I'd be like laughing it up, clapping, having fun. But I was like, ugh, you know, someone who would like, you know, like make me have fun, or I would bring them out of the. He's so fucking awkward. And
Your dad wants to fuck Lizzo.
Ew. He actually said to me, no fatties, when I was putting out the tweet.
Okay, never mind.
And like, and a lot of people like, yeah, your dad's a hero, he's based. It's like, but I also don't need to hear about like how you were not having sex with mom, and like how like not fun she was in bed, or like how, and he's like, you know, people have a wide range of sexual experiences. I'm like, where the fuck is he going with this? You know, sometimes people, you know, they have a gay experience. And I was like, have you had a gay experience? And I'm like, so we're like, this is all, when did this was at his back at his house. Oh, and he kind of started talking about something else, and then he brought up again like a gay. I was like, have you had a gay experience? He's like, all right, fine, you know, I did. Okay, are you happy? He's like, it's like how the old saying goes, you're not gay if you let the guy suck your dick. And I was like, I don't think that's a phrase, Dad. I don't think that's a thing people say. I think that's something you say because you are trying to make your world make sense.
I mean, that's what your dad told me when we did it. So I don't.
Wow. And I'm like, damn, if you are like strongly, and here's where he's, I think, lying to me. So this is just like, he's just coming out with some I'm like, when did this happen? Did mom know? And he said no. And I said, did it happen while y'all were together? And he said, no, it was before we were married. And I did the math. I'm like, that was like 45 years ago. Like my brother's like almost 45. So I'm like, this was a long time ago. Why are you bringing this up now? And I was talking to Frank about it, and Frank was like, no, I think this is currently happening. I think he's currently getting some side dick. Like, I think he's currently a practicing bisexual. And he said, I was like, I'm not judging, but I was judging. Of course I'm judging. And because I just was like, I don't know. I think it's hard to navigate. I'm having a hard time navigating my adult relationship with my dad because he vents to me like I'm a wingman, like I'm a buddy. But then he doesn't treat me like an adult. He doesn't see me as an adult. He's not trying to like reciprocate like an adult friendship with me. Like he'll vent, he'll feel good, he'll talk to me, he'll tell me things. He'll, you know, he'll bitch about the fucking government or there's a lot of things I agree with him on.
It is interesting navigating like your relationship with your parents as you get older too, because it's like you're not they become your like friends. It's so funny. I have this friend. She's in her 60s, and she's she recently was widowed a couple years ago, so she's putting herself out there, and she's dating. And she was telling me about this guy that she's been going on a date with, and she's been having so much fun. And they were talking, and he was telling her, she asked him if he was seeing anybody, and he said to her that, well, I have a Netflix buddy. And she's like, so he just has his Netflix buddy, but he told me that he likes me more than his Netflix buddy. And, you know, she has too many dogs at her house, and he doesn't really like hanging out with her. It's just his Netflix buddy. So I was like, do you know what Netflix buddy means?
Wait, how old is this
She's
person?
in her 60s. She's in her 60s. So she was like, no. And I was like, look it up on your phone. Look up what is Netflix and chill. So I had her look it up on her phone.
You have to explain basic phrases to these people.
Yes. So she looks it up on her phone and she read from Urban Dictionary, like the meaning of it. It was so funny. Like the look on her face was at first, it was like a person you watch Netflix with and it could lead to sexual activity. And I looked at her, I'm like, that's his fuck buddy. And she was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, no wonder you were so cool with him when you were talking to him about it. And he probably thought you were like, it's fine because you had no idea what Netflix and chill means.
Had they not hooked up at all?
No, they haven't. So it was just kind of, and he's in his 70s.
That guy's over there going like this, and then like she has no idea.
But
he's waiting for some puss.
It's so funny to me because it just goes to show, like, whether you're in your 30s, your 60s, or your 70s, people are still trying to get laid. They're still trying to connect. And it was so cute, Chrissy. She was like, thank you so much for teaching what Netflix and chill means. See, I can learn. But I had to teach her what it meant.
It must be hard for boomers. I don't know. I like to shit on boomers because I feel like, relatively speaking, compared to like our generation, like I think we're all millennials. Like boomers had it pretty easy. Like I feel like they got houses easily. A lot of them kept jobs for decades. A lot of them have pensions that they're collecting right now. And they didn't have the sense that they were so disposable in their workplace. And like, yeah, like a lot of them are fucking drunks and stayed in marriages they didn't like, but like, I don't know, big deal. At least they could afford to live, a lot of them. So to answer your question, my dad, after high school, because he knew German, he's from Germany. He came here when he was like 8 or 9. They, instead of sending him to Vietnam, they shipped him out to Germany. And this is where I always like, when my dad was not close with his dad. Like I have to keep this in mind when I'm like, you know, complaining about our relationship, because like my dad's dad was in a cult. Like he was in the Mooney cult. I've talked about this before. Oh, we got someone spamming the chat. Well, Frank isn't here, so I gotta block him. Okay. So he left my dad's mom. Like they got divorced at a time where like nobody was really getting divorced, and he participated in a mass like marriage. Like he married, I think, a random Korean lady as part of this like Mooney cult thing. And my dad would always bitch like, my dad never quote had the money to send me to Boy Scouts, always bought the cheapest meat. Like he loves talking about how cheap the meat was growing up.
It's so expensive now.
Yeah, and so I'm like, now it's really fucking expensive. So I have to keep that in mind, that he is like an emotionally limited. I have to think of him as like a mentally handicapped person. So, but I don't know. I think I'm just like, I'm kind of tired of being the one that is always extending grace and like getting over it and reaching out. I don't know.
Maybe you're healing generational like trauma and curses.
I think that's what I'm doing.
That is what you're doing. You're helping heal him now. Now that you're an adult, it's like you're helping him understand his own stuff.
So yeah, and his parents were not loving to him, so he has a hard time being loving, I guess, you know. And it was wild. Like it came out like I was like basically I was afraid to get married for like, honestly, my whole life until very recently, because of the example that you and mom set. Like I basically said that. So yeah, and it was weird. Like we kind of had a heart to heart because my sister and her husband have like it's like a lot of drama. Their relationship, like I think he's like a professional con man. Like he's never had a job the whole time they've been married, which has been like 5-6 years now. And he just mooches off my sister, who's not even like a millionaire. She's just a teacher. Like she's just like, you know, so he's basically like a dependent for her. And my dad at one point was like, how did this happen? Like, how did she end up with someone like him? And I was like, well, I didn't want to say, like, if your relationship with your dad is not good, then you're not going to know how to pick a man. So, and Kevin Samuels talks about this all the time. And he said that a lot of like women, like boomer women, have raised a generation of women that are basically like they've been raised to, and he talks mostly about like the Black community because that's what he's in, but like a lot of boomers have raised women to be single mothers, to be strong, independent, take care of themselves financially, like not need anybody. But that is actually a huge detriment, because if you want to attract like a masculine male, then you kind of need to like be more feminine, and you need to
you have to be in your feminine energy. Okay, that's why we have the boobs out.
That is why the boobs are out. That's why I brushed my hair. Cripp Daddy gets this. He's hyper masculine, obviously.
Yeah, anytime I see boobs, I go into I have to take care of this woman mode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I met Cripp's fucking crushing it. He has a girlfriend that he brought to the show. We did a show together in McHenry, Illinois on Friday. And shout out to the Vixen in McHenry. Like, I would recommend that place for everybody. The people were so fucking cool. There was like a huge green room with a shower and a washer and dryer and a Keurig. And I was like, you could arrive at this venue having shit your whole pants and body, and you could get it together and do this show. Like, it was a huge shower. They had small like shampoo, conditioners, toothbrush, toothpaste. Like, they had, the toiletries were stocked. That's unprecedented. Usually it's like you have a dirty cup to drink out of, and like it doesn't occur. Some venues, it doesn't occur to them to like get you a drink or something.
How were the shows?
The shows were so good. Cripp fucking crushed it.
Thank you.
He did great. And the stakes were pretty high, because I heard that at the last show that Cripp did, he fell out of his chair and he like almost fucking died. So
it was pretty good. No, that was a good time. That set the level for every show. So once you almost die at a show, you're fine from there on out.
I just noticed your name handle right now. That's so funny.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God. Yeah. Cripp fucking crushed it. I met his mother, who is literally only 10 years older than me. So
yeah. And
she's so great. Like, I listen to your streams and you're always like yelling at your mom off stream. And so I had an image in my mind of what Mama Cripp looked like. And she's like this beautiful, vivacious, like curly haired, blonde, like cute lady,
Oh yeah. There's I mean, no matter what, I've always gotten the hot mom thing, throughout my entire life. I'm so completely numb to it. And now it's like I keep her off camera, not because of, whatever. It's purely because it's funny to see how horny people get for just the smallest glimpse of my mom. And so whenever I do show her off, it's always when she was underage pregnant with me. So when people are
how old was she?
Oh, she was like 16 when she had me. Yeah.
I feel like you've told me that before.
Yeah, no, and she's got 4 boys now. Fucking, her life is done.
And you're the oldest?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's fucking awesome.
No, she's great. She's
and your girlfriend, whose name I forgot, was so nice. It was cool to meet her.
Yeah, no, everything was so fun. That night was great.
Yeah. Big fucking crowd. There was like 160 people there. And I was like,
yeah.
Are you here for
it looked nice.
Yeah.
The venue looked nice from the pictures I saw.
Yeah, it's like a converted, I guess it used to be a movie theater. It was like 2 separate theaters that
that makes sense.
They brought them together, and now that guy, I think it was like Mike or something, somebody who worked there was like, he's like, I don't know if I can tell you yet, but Seven Dust is coming here. He was like very excited about Seven Dust coming there.
Yeah, it was.
And now the cat's out of the bag. But he's like, it's all good. I was like, I feel like I'm parked illegally. He's like, we know the mayor. It's fine. Do whatever you want. Drive home drunk. Have at it. No, he didn't say that last part, but
he told me that.
Did you get drunk, Cripp?
Oh yeah, no, I was pretty juicy. Yeah.
What's your drink of choice?
I'm just a simple rum and coke boy. You know, I don't need much after that.
Yeah, he's a simple boy. I've learned something, yeah, kind of important about myself. Like I love fun, fancy cocktails, but if I have like more than one, like I end up waking up in the middle of the night and like I wake up hot and like sweaty, and I think my body like doesn't like processing like sugary cocktails anymore. So
See, I can't. I have to do rum. I can't do whiskey. I can't do anything like vodka. Can't do it. It just fucks me up.
yeah.
Feel
Yeah,
gross.
that's what adulthood is drinking to excess for many years until you find what works for you, or you have to be a pussy and give up alcohol entirely and join AA or some gay shit like that.
I had to do
Nope.
that for 4 years.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, sorry. It's okay. You can come out now.
It's okay. It's okay. I was completely sober for 4 years, and now I'm in this place of I'll have like a glass of champagne or like a cocktail or something, but I don't know. I had to go cold turkey. I was a mess.
Oh
But now
yeah,
you're
no,
back
that's
to
great.
drinking, right? You're back on the wagon.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. I'll go like it's not how I used to. I'll just have like a drink once in a while. So I don't even feel comfortable with calling myself like an alcoholic anymore because I don't really drink like
Yeah.
that. So
I think if you can adjust your behaviors without like putting more labels and putting yourself in a category,
yeah,
and like I'm sure like the alcoholics in the chat who are like who AA really worked for you, like are probably like, but I don't know. I think if you can just like scale back, I think if you sometimes go like all or nothing, then you set yourself up for failure, or just always being like on and off the wagons. Like, all right, just scale back. I don't know. I'm not a therapist.
No, no,
Oh,
no. That's weird.
oh, okay. So yeah, Cripp had his mom on stage. I took a lot of really great photos. It just was good. It was a good time, and Cripp got a lot of laughs. And like what I liked hearing the audience, like my favorite laugh to hear at a stand-up show is like that pop of like surprise laughter. And he was getting that a lot because he just would come out of nowhere with something like very inappropriate, but like he's also super based. And also like you can get like Cripp can get away with like being a little more racist, like a little more misogynist. It's like I was inspired.
it's
It was
amazing.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was. It's not very often. So like when I'm on stage, I'm kind of just getting a feel for it. I'm not like paying super close attention. So after a show, I'm always like, man, I hope that was good, right? And the
Yeah.
one I do remember was when the euthanasia line. That one, they didn't know whether or not to laugh at that, and
Hmm.
I had to call them out a little bit and tell them that it was okay, it was fine, you can laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And did
but
you
that was
just
fun.
see the venue clipped like a snippet of you and put onto their IG stories? It was you just
Yeah,
basically being it was like a TED Talk. It was like the part of your set where you were like, "You gotta live your fucking life. You gotta
yeah,
do what
yeah,
makes
yeah,
you happy." I was like, "Wow, you
yeah.
got
No, that was
clipped."
really cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, but then they did smartly decide to leave out the part where I said I was going to beat up minorities. So that
Right.
was probably good for them.
Right. They did leave that part out.
But that's okay. It's fine. I get it.
Yeah. Everyone was super cool there. Can't wait to go back.
Yeah. No,
And
I
then
would love to do another show there. That was
yeah,
great.
fuck yeah.
Oh, they
And
even
then
had like the handicap accessible shit to like get up and down the stairs. That was really cool.
they had chairs. They had like a like a like a chair going up onto the stage, um, which I thought you would use, but it would just ended up being easier for them to just like throw you on stage, like to pick up the chair and just like
Yeah,
And I
no,
was
it was great.
yeah, I was so amazed with like how many they were so helpful and cool, and but yeah, the most accessible I think venue that
Yeah, that I've
I've
been
been
to
to.
art scene.
So it worked out really well. And then we went next door and like had a bunch of food and shout out to Glenn, super fan Glenn, who's a Compound Media fan, like picked up the whole fucking tab. And I was just
Yeah,
like,
no, he was great. He was
oh, it was
fucking
so smooth. And I had to like fight him over. I was like, no, he's like, get the next one. And then the fucking next day we went out and he got the tab again. So
this
I was
asshole.
he's
He needs to
he's
be
so
stopped.
nice. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. And then Glenn is super cool. So, yeah,
I
and he's
think that
from
was
out there.
his nephew and his girlfriend that was with him too that night, they were cool. They were super chill.
He was telling me that the nephew, who I guess was in his, I don't know, he looked like what, in his 20s, and brought his girlfriend who looked just like Paris Hilton. Like they came, and he told me that they were trying to like hook up and like crash at his house because I guess like the nephew and the girlfriend are both like have mom and dad's credit cards. Must be a sweet fucking life. But he didn't want to like charge a hotel on his card, so he was trying to stay over Glenn's house.
That's funny as shit. I like that.
He's like, no, you're not gonna. Just hearing Glenn say like, you're trying to get your dick wet. I was like, oh God, Glenn. He's awesome. He's cool as fuck.
No, he was definitely cool.
And then Glenn was showing me around Chicago on Saturday. I got to like
Did
the
you
city
see the
early because I was staying in Schaumburg, which I didn't know where to stay, so I just stayed like in between McHenry and Chicago. What'd you say, Lila?
Did you see the Bean, the Chicago
Bean? I didn't see the Bean. I was like, I don't know. I've seen pictures of other people at the Bean. I just don't see the big deal with the Bean. Cripp, have you been to the Bean?
I'm gonna let you in on a little Illinois, just Chicago native. Everybody that goes to the Bean is gay. You are legally gay. I get it because people are super excited about going to see the Bean, and that's totally valid if you're not from here. But if you're from here and you get excited to see the Bean, you're gay.
That's what I figured. I was just like, it's a big silver.
There's a lot of other cool places in Chicago that I'm sure. Where did you go with Glenn?
He was just like driving me around and like he was telling me like, oh, be careful because the teenagers come in and you have to make sure you park in an okay spot at night. He's like, you got to make sure the teenagers don't break the window of your rental car. He's like, don't leave anything on the seats of any of even if it's like a bag of clothes because the teenagers will break your window. Or February Americans.
February.
So, yeah,
I like that. No, but it's okay. Like it is and isn't at the same time. Like a lot of people will either overhype Chicago or undersell it. Like it's not nearly as bad, but it can be bad.
Is that where you grew up?
I'm in Rockford. That's like a few hours outside of Chicago, but I've been in Chicago quite a bit.
Yeah. And then Glenn took me to this place called The Goat and the Girl. And like, so basically Chicago has, it looks just like the meatpacking district in New York City, like very hipstery, like same like cunty hipsters. And I was like, ugh, I feel like I'm back in New York City, like people walking their dogs and kind of just like, cause there's Google nearby, the like the Google office. Annie was showing me where Harpo Studios used to be, like Oprah's old production studios, where she would be like, you get a car and you get a car. But the whole building was sold to basically like McDonald's headquarters. And now that's where they go to teach people how to work at McDonald's. And I was like, I didn't know you had to teach people how to work at McDonald's.
Yeah,
I thought that's the whole point of working at McDonald's. You don't have to know anything.
No, the hamburger school. That's it. It almost was really cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
When I was staying at the hotel there for the compound show, the Taco Bell was like right next to the hotel, and they have a cantina. So I got fucked up at Taco Bell.
What were you drinking?
Some Baja Blast shit that had alcohol in it. That was great. It was amazing.
How many drinks can you actually like have before you get like fucked up? Like,
well, I'm Mexican, so like I'm good.
You were throwing them back.
Yeah, no, I'm a functioning alcoholic for sure. I'm good. I'm fucked up right now.
There was a guy. Oh man, that's what I loved about the show. There were so many fun inside jokes, like just specific to that show, because I didn't know any of the names of the surrounding towns. And I was like, "Where are you from?" And some guy was like, "Johnsville," and I was like, "Is he fucking with me? Is that a real town name?" And I learned later on that I think Johnsburg is actually the name of a real town, but and then I was like, what's the mascot for Johnsville? And someone said like Hoarder. And I was like, would you say hoarders? And then the joke became like the Johnsville hoarders.
Mm-hmm.
People who just can't throw shit away.
Yeah, you were killing it on stage that night.
They were thanks. They were a really, really fun crowd, and like there was like a loud guy. He ended up like buying me a shot. And I just trusted him. You know, he came up to me at the end of the show just with liquid in a cup, and I drank it. I forget that sometimes that doesn't go well. You know, I was like, this better not be a fucking Cosby situation. Because I'm gonna have to get carried out. But he was all good. He's like, I do radio, by the way. I was like, all right. Thanks for letting me know.
That's why you trusted him. Radio people are trustworthy.
I honestly do trust radio people. For sure. So, and then, okay, there was talk of maybe Jeremy Hambley from the Quartering was going to take us to a strip club. And like, I was kind of waiting for him to write.
Did you guys go to the strip club?
We didn't go, but I think it was for the best because like it got pretty late. We both like had a bunch to drink and there was like a lot of people with us. So I wouldn't have liked to like break away from the crew to go to a strip club. It's like either that or we would have had to like load up Cripp's bus and all go to the strip club. But
yeah, hotels were
something you guys definitely have to do next time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But we would have to tell the strippers like maybe let's get one without covered in baby oil because we don't want them like you don't want you like slipping out. You know what I mean? Like we don't want to grease your wheels up too much and then send you sliding down.
I mean, that's how I ended up in the wheelchair in the first place was bad baby oil stripper incident. So I hear you. I'm a little bit more cautious now.
Yeah.
The last strip club I was at was in Nashville, Tennessee, Deja Vu. I performed there with my friend Sylvia Sage, but they didn't promote that there was going to be comedy. So it was just stripper, 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 stand-up comedian, stripper, stripper, stripper. So the first night, and like this was like a full nude too. So they were like completely naked.
Wow.
And
where was this?
In Nashville at Deja Vu. And so the first night, the microphone wasn't even working. So can you guys imagine? I went up there and I'm just like screaming into the microphone and people are like, why isn't she naked? What is going on? So the next night, because we did 2 shows, the next night I went around to like each of the bachelor tables and like kind of try to prep everybody. Like, this is what's happening. And then my friend, Sylvia Sage, she's also a porn star and comedian. So,
oh yeah, I know her.
After she performed, she stripped, and I stood on the sidelines like cheering her on because I didn't know what else to do, but it was fun.
I love Sylvia Sage. She stopped talking to me after I like tweeted out a joke about abortion.
Yeah.
And I was so sad. And I was like, oh, that's it? But I don't know.
I've had a lot of that. I've dealt with like a lot of loss of my like LA comedian friends who I came up with who just don't talk to me more or unfollowed me simply because of things I've said about masks and mandates and all of that. And it's painful. And even with Sylvia, I love her to death. I had a great time with her, and I'm sure we think completely different about things. And I wish her the best still, you know.
Yeah.
And it just sucks when you're like on. I don't know.
It does suck. It sucks like because I don't know. I feel like I'm cool with such a wide range of opinions and beliefs. Like, yeah, I'll make fun of you. Like, I'll call you dumb, but it's like to write someone off just because like you don't like a joke, especially if you are also a comedian. It's like, oh man. But you know, you only have control over yourself, and I think I've also like met a lot more people than I've lost. But it sucks. It sucks to like shed your old friends. Like I could maybe count on one hand the comics I'm cool with, like in New York. So
yeah, I feel like I've been watching some comedians like travel and perform in different countries, and my favorite thing to do is look up COVID restrictions of the countries that they're in and realize, oh, you wouldn't even be allowed in there, Lila. So it's okay.
It's crazy.
It sucks. But it's okay. This is I am grateful because I got to be connected with you and meet so many other people that I wouldn't have met, and I just feel like, you know, we're fighting the good fight. So
true.
Gotta keep it up.
True.
Yeah, and I love that you're super bass, Cripp Daddy. That's amazing. Makes me so happy.
Thank you.
Bass daddy.
Yeah, you're bass daddy. That's what you are.
Yeah. Oh, I only get to a couple of these soups. Anna's double chin. She wrote a book on how to murder your husband. not how to avoid jail. Jesus, cut her some slack. Also, happy
That's fair.
Memorial Day, y'all. Thanks, Anna's double chin. See, happy Memorial Day. Cesario had a graveyard shift on Monday, so listening to Simcast passed the time nicely. You forgot my super chat that I posted before the show. Oh no! Shoot, maybe I can try to find it. Okay, exploding Prinny. Hey, Dad, hurry up and croak so I can post this memorial message on Twitter. No, of course not. Front porch. Happy Memorial Day, y'all. Hello, lovely lady Lila, Cripp Daddy. Did you and Chrissy make it to the strip club after the show? No, we did not, sadly. I had to strip for Cripp to get up.
Yeah. It was cool, though.
You could have been strip daddy.
And for the right price, I can be.
Yeah. Matthew Perkins, football paper. Oh, touchdown on paper, unbreaded.
Oh, it was coded.
That is a code. That's a Nick Rakita code. Welcome to the Oprah Mayer Show. No, stop it. Donovan killed on Jack. Have to have you all back. Ooh, when did you do that?
I did that maybe the week before the show, I want to say. Yeah.
Okay.
No, that was so much fun. It was great.
Yeah, they're very inappropriate, just like you. It's like a perfect match.
Oh, I felt so at home. It was great. I was in my element.
NVIDIA, missed you on the panel last night, Lila, since you weren't there to answer. If you could make your dream lipstick / gloss, what color and effects would it have? Dark purple stain for Chrissy and a super messy berry for Britler. Oh, this was when we were talking about actually we were talking about like the craziest lipstick you wore at one point, but like yeah, what's your dream like lip scenario?
You know what? I just like a red lip. I'm pretty basic.
Yeah.
Just a good red lip. That's it.
Yeah.
I wish I could give a better answer. But maybe like sparkles or I don't know.
I'm into gloss right now. I'm hitting a gloss phase. Like I did a liner today and then a gloss.
Cripp Daddy, what's your favorite lip color on a woman?
The misogynist in me says red. I love that just bright, classic, kind of Roger Rabbit-y kind of red. And then I also it's probably my earlier years of being like the kid that like punk rock and anarchy and whatnot, but like black lipstick, that goth girl shit, I love that. It's my most toxic trait is that I love alternative women. I hate it.
Yeah, your girlfriend kind of has like a fun, almost like hot topic vibe to her.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's
she seems like she's fun, if you know what I
mean.
It's
my thing. Yeah.
Chrissie Mayr's boobs. Was there a strip club trip in Chicago? No. But next time we'll go. It's a lot.
Yeah, especially because like the ones that were anywhere near local, they don't even do like full nude. So we would have to go to Wisconsin.
And there was nothing that was like the closest one was 45 minutes away.
Yeah, exactly.
I stayed at the Quality Inn in Schaumburg. I was really excited to see a carpet on the ground.
Was it good quality?
It was affordable, but I don't know. I sometimes like to just aggressively live within my means, like I'm not trying to be a hero.
I never want to stay at another hotel motel. I lived in a motel for 7 weeks and it was horrible.
Oh, right. When you were looking for a house.
Yeah, Motel 6 life. And we got kicked out of the Motel 6 because we had 2 cats and the lady only said we could have 1, even though there was a guy outside of the motel selling puppies for $20.
$20? That's a bargain. What kind?
I know. I almost got the puppy, but then I was like, I don't even have a house and I don't need a puppy. And it was bad.
Yeah.
But it was cute. We took pictures with it.
This hotel had like a dirty fish tank and like kind of a dirty fountain, but they were trying. It was an old hotel. What are they going to do? There's something I like getting toiletries out. I like setting things up like on the sink, like looking at all the shit I brought. It sucks to pack up though and leave. That's a pain. But I like to do like Marie Kondo folding. Like I fold very Asian.
Ooh,
Oh wow, you're that bitch.
Yeah, that's what I want to do is like take a day and just go through my closet and shit. Because I'm only wearing like 10 shirts right now. Shield Wall does not like full nude strip clubs. I don't need a full nude. Is that what you would require, Cripp? A full nude?
Well, I mean, if it's my first time going, I'm not gonna be a fucking bitch about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna want to see something.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
just me, though.
I've seen some crazy shit. Like in, I think it was the Red Zone in Queens. That's full nude. Man, there was a girl like on all fours, like she was like backing her like ass and pussy up. I swear to God, it was this far from a man's face. Like he just got like right in there, like he was an archaeologist looking for bones. I was like, that's like he was in full wafting zone. It's like, and I'm sure they do like they did everything there. You know, you could get it done.
See, I respect that. That's the kind of I want to leave not knowing whether or not I should go see a doctor. That's
Yeah,
the kind of
be like, do I need one of those chemical wash showers where you just like pull the
yeah.
cord down and you get sterilized?
I'm gonna build one of those on my bus.
Yeah. Minor Zircon, I just came on. Is Ethan Ralph getting an invite so he can get the same treatment when he travels? I would love to invite him, but he has blocked me. So there.
Same.
Have you been following this drama, Lila? It's probably not that interesting.
I only saw Cripp Daddy's tweet back to him, which I thought was just so hilarious. And then I just saw this man get like beat on the ground, but it was just like his face. So I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. He's somebody who, got
But
beat up a bunch.
Doesn't he kind of just get in fights with like everybody?
Yeah, I think that's
kind of his
I think that's his brand.
Something?
Yeah.
It's like just to, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything about this man. A rage pig. That's what they call him.
Yeah. I mean, I could text him. I could text him and be like, "Why'd you block me, bro?"
That's so funny that you have Ethan's number. I didn't even I barely talked to the guy even once.
Why is he so like angry? I don't understand.
Oh, he hates me because his dick is small, and I get it.
I think he hates you because you can see your penis and he can't see his.
Yeah,
I think you're absolutely right. I think a lot of men who are angry do have small penises, and that's like the issue. Because if you have a big dick and you're just like not as angry, like you're just you've got a big dick and you just like know it, you know?
Yeah,
that solved a lot of my problems.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like, if I was a man with a small dick, I'd be like, all right, now it's clear what you have to do. You have to like get a sick body. You have to or like the best you can. You have to be nice. You have to be cool. You have to like, I don't know. Gotta try to make up for it.
Nah.
Everyone's got something. Everyone's got like, you know, I got a small dick. I didn't think I would say it. Front porch. Happy Memorial Day, y'all. I was going to ask if Chrissy got Cripp Daddy to the strip club after the show, but with Cripp's posse there, I guess not. The posse would have come, I think. Would your girlfriend have come to the strip club? Did you mention that there was like maybe a plan?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. She would have.
See, now this is something that needs to be planned and like done because the world wants it. The fans.
Yeah, the fans demand it. Has your girlfriend ever been to a strip club?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That was her thing. She was more about the idea than most anybody I know would have been.
Wow. That's what we call a keeper. Yeah, she was cool. You've been to how many have you been to, Lila?
Strip clubs? A few. I mean, when I was in college, I worked at a strip club for 3 days as a waitress. like
for 3 days.
Only for 3 days. Only for 3 days. And it was I was 18 and I had to wear this like little corset thing and walk around, and they didn't even serve alcohol. So I was just selling sodas. And I became friends with like 2 of these strippers during the 3 days, and they were giving me tips if I could like go to the different Patreons and be like, oh, you should like get a private tour with this, or go to the private room with this girl. So at the end of the night, they would give me money for that. So it was a good experience because I learned to talk to people, you know?
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I remember when I was working at the Patriot in New York City, because it was my first bartending job. I had no experience. There was a sign outside, a sandwich board that said Saturday Night Sluts Wanted. And I was like, I think that's me. And the guy who owns the Patriot also owned like Coyote Ugly and I think Yogi's, like a bunch of well-known bars in the city. And he's like this big, fat, like disgusting, like manatee of a man, and like very much an alcoholic. He would like sit at the bar and drink shots of I forget the kind of whiskey he liked, but his fingers were so swollen they looked like sausages. Yeah. And he just was like, he was just like sweating and breathing alcohol. And oh my God, it was nuts. Like we went, I'll never forget. This is like, I only lasted a few months at this place. And we went downstairs to like change out the kegs or something. We came back up and the guy was like laying on the floor, like passed out on the floor of the bar. And the nighttime mopper guy is just mopping around him like it's a crime scene, like just as if this happens all the time, just mopping around him. And I was like, what do we do? Do we leave him here? And like, oh yeah, when he's like this, we leave him here. And then like the morning girl will check on him. So I was like, wow, money does not necessarily buy a good life. And God, I think there was another girl that I met at the Patriot, and she was like, oh yeah, we're gonna it's like easy to start working in a strip club. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go cocktailing, like meaning, you know, at the strip club bar.
That's what they do. They make you start as the waitress. Because when I went in, they hired me right away, and I was just gonna be a waitress. And the reason I only went for 3 days is because on the 4th night when I was supposed to go, I was dating this guy at the time, and he found out I was doing that, and he was like, if I give you $50, will you just like stay home? And I was like, okay, yeah. So I gave me $50 to just stay with him, and then I like kind of came to my senses and was like, what am I doing? This is not good. But I was home for break, and I was like telling myself like it's for books, you know? And it was, because I was in college and I was for my books.
Yeah.
But yeah. So thank you to that guy for doing that, because that kind of saved me.
It's like it's easy though to get like wrapped up. Like it's kind of easy work it's like kind of an easy job to get, but I can definitely see how it's like a slippery slope to getting into like sex work and stuff.
Yeah. And
Ashton sending love. What's up, Ashton? You want to come on this? You want a link? Isabella wrote a song for you, all you. Well, that sounds creepy.
Ominous.
Thank you. Yeah, very ominous indeed. NVIDIA Nightmare, dark purple with purple gold color shift glitter. Brittler's brand, messy berry for leaving. Hallmarks name pending for Lila's. Wow, this person is really thinking deeply about our lipstick brands.
Oh, that's very sweet.
It is very sweet. Oh, congrats, Ken Patterson, for becoming a member. Yes, members. Have any of you guys seen the new Ricky Gervais Supernature special yet?
I started a little bit of it, but then I had to focus on getting here.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I started it, and it was okay. It was pretty much what I was expecting, for better or worse, I suppose.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I heard that it pushes the envelope more so than Chappelle's special. So I'm
100%, yeah, that for sure.
I see it. And like Netflix preemptively put out that company-wide note about like, hey, if you don't agree with like all the content, like if that's a huge problem for you, you should probably find somewhere else to work. Like they put that out before his special came out, because Netflix has just taken such a dive. And some people think, oh, it's because it's a reaction to all the woke programming, but I also think it's accumulation of like people starting to realize that they need to cut costs because gas is so fucking high and inflation, and because we're like low key in a recession. I think it's just people looking at their expenses and going like, all right, Netflix has got to go.
Yeah, no, that's probably a big, huge thing with it, especially as of lately. Like before all that price shit, yeah, I would say it was probably the woke shit, but now it's probably financial.
Like, let me see. Okay, so yeah, this is their stocks. It like really went down. Like there was a steep drop. I don't know what happened April 19th, April 20th. But I think here's when they noticed like that they lost 200K subs and it's just like going down and down and down.
No,
So, yeah.
I don't even watch TV anymore. I don't have a TV in my house or in my living room.
Good for you. Yes.
Keep up on, I just do everything online.
It's so true because I was like all the hotels I was in for the last 10, 11 days, like I didn't turn on any of the TVs even once, which is probably weird, but and then right. Oh, right. People might be upset still about cuties. Yeah, I think they did not really let it be known how many people they lost over the cuties thing.
No, I would have kept that secret too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Netflix should have done that years ago. Oh, you mean like hemorrhage followers? Or put that notice out. Yeah. Loki. It is a full swing recession. Yeah. I was so shocked with how much more expensive the gas was in Chicago than in New York.
Yeah.
It was like I was seeing mostly like around 560. And like where I live, it's like 430s, 450s.
Yeah.
When me and Eric came to Texas, gas was like around like $3, and now it's like $4.20.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I put $100 into my bus, and that barely got me under half a tank.
Whoa! How much does it cost to load up the bus?
Right, exactly. I don't do it too often. Before the $100 gave it like a full tank, at least, but not now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
But great. It was all right.
Okay. Gas problems. It's okay. Biden will buy gas from despots. Am I saying that right? Am I retarded?
I went to public school. I don't know.
Okay, same. Whoa, Fealty has $4.90 for gas. Not as bad as the Obama. How much was it in the Obama years? I think because I didn't have a car then. I was just subwaying around. This depression is because of so many more reasons. It's the collapse of the financial system. But what do we do? I mean, are you guys like getting into crypto? Are you guys like buying gold?
I invest in Pokemon cards. That's what I do.
Yeah.
No, I'm not big in the crypto, the fucking NFT thing. All that part of my brain that could learn about that shit is too full of other useless bullshit. Like, I can tell you dumb horror movie facts, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite scary movie?
I personally really, really liked the Blair Witch Project a lot. Like a lot.
Ooh. That's the one. Oh yeah, that's the one where it was like super up close, and they were like,
"Yeah." That's when I figured out I had a thing for noses.
I watched that movie in theaters.
Of a nose.
I remember watching that movie in theaters as a kid, and it was so packed in the theaters. We weren't even sitting in seats; we were like sitting on the steps, and I was traumatized.
Yeah, no, that was a fun fucking movie.
Damn. What about you, Lila?
My favorite scary movie? Oh, why can't I think of the name? But I can describe it, and then maybe you guys can think of the name of it. It's where this guy is like a creature. It's like this. He's a creature. God, I'm doing so bad at explaining this. He's like he's like a creature thing. There's sequels to it. There's one of the sequels. It's like all the kids are on a bus.
Oh, Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers Creepers. Yes.
I got you.
Okay.
Creepers, creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Jeepers Creepers. He's a creature. It's scary.
Yeah, it's a good one. That's another really good one.
And I like this movie too. It's the one, you would know the name of it. It's the one where this woman goes to like take care of this older lady, and then she finds out that the older woman is actually like killing people and like taking over their bodies to become young again.
Right. Was that Skeleton Key?
Skeleton Key. Gosh, you're good.
Wow.
How did you get it? How did you get it from my weak description? But you got it. You do know horror movies.
You do trivia, Cripp.
See, I have no life. This is all I do. I tell jokes and I watch horror movies.
Skeleton Key is an excellent movie. Chrissy, have you seen Skeleton Key?
No.
You need to watch that movie. It's so good.
I'm writing it down. Skeleton Key. Okay. Let's see. Oh, right. I wanted to bring this up when we were talking about Netflix. Okay. So Netflix boss draws fire after defending the comedian of our generation, Dave Chappelle and Ricky Gervais, and amid the trans backlash. Oh, is this him with Laverne Cox?
It looks like it.
Wow. She's fucking huge. Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos defended the company's decision to keep making controversial content. Is it really controversial? As one of its stand-up specialists faces criticism from the LGBT. You know what? If you're fucking bitching from the LGBT community, let's see what you fucking have. Like, why don't you guys put out comedy specials? Why don't you start your own streaming service? I don't know. I'm sick of the bitching. Just months after Dave Chappelle's stand-up special The Closer drew criticism from Netflix employees and alphabet activists for jokes made at the expense of transgender people. I don't know. Are transgender people really watching a lot of comedy? I don't get the feeling that they have like a really fantastic sense of humor. Ricky's special Supernature, released on May 24th, is doing the same. And Netflix and his CEO are not backing down. They went so far as to update Netflix culture guidelines to state that employees don't like working on their content, then the streamer may not be the best place for them. I mean, that is pretty dope. But I don't really. I think this is a result of them losing money and not them being like, we really should do the right thing.
No, I agree. I'm not sure how much I buy into their artistic integrity kind of thing.
Yeah.
Especially because they have it's not related, but it just popped into my brain. But they have a dating show for people with mental disabilities.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Is it called The Bachelor?
Yeah, no, it's called The Bachelor. You're right.
Wow.
Nah, but I don't know. You're right. It's not even like anything Dave and Ricky say is like super bad. Anyways, like it's obvious jokes, or it's obvious that things aren't meant to be interpreted a certain way. It's, you just have to watch it. You don't have to like it, but it's not anything worth spreading hate.
Yeah. Whose dog is barking?
Oh, that's mine.
Aw, what kind of dog do you have?
A bitch. He's just straight up. He's our other dog's in heat right now, so that's just him crying out, wanting to fuck. He's just mad because he wants to suck. Yeah.
Let your dog be so it's a girl dog.
Well, he's the boy. Then the
boys can be in heat.
No, the girl will come over, our girl dog, and she will do her thing. He spends the entire time wanting to fuck her, and she's like, "What are you doing? What? Stop!" And so she doesn't let him, and he's like, "Well, why?"
So he's just like walking around barking with a boner.
Yeah, that's it for like the last few days. It's been really cool.
That seems tough. Sometimes I've been around dogs that like get a boner when they're around me, and I don't know how to feel about it.
They do. They know how to feel.
I have to like put them down and be like, look, when that calms down, maybe I'll pet you, but I don't know. Maybe that just means I'm really good at petting their heads.
They have a good dog figure. That's what it means.
Yeah. This is going someplace I didn't want to go. Wait, Lila, how's your cat doing?
So good. They missed us so much when we came back.
How long were you gone for?
We were in Louisiana for 2 days. And when I go to Louisiana, it's like, I feel like I'm in like a different world. So I was like totally unplugged from everything. But they missed us. But my cat, when I came home, she kind of looked at me like, where the fuck have you been? And why did you leave? But we leave her with her. I'm glad that we have 2 of them. We have a black cat named Muffin and a white cat named Cupcake. And Muffin is always trying to basically fuck Cupcake. She doesn't like it.
Whoa.
Yeah. He'll like grab her and like pin her down. But then sometimes it seems like she likes it because she'll like, like tease him a little bit. So she's confusing.
Is the girl cat fixed?
They're both fixed, but he still tries to fuck.
They still have urges.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to New Orleans?
No, we go to Monroe, Louisiana, so it's the top of the boot.
Ooh, that's good.
My leg is covered in mosquito bites right now. It's freaking horrible.
Yes, show us. Oh my god!
It's like covered. I don't know if you can kind of see
it.
This
is so
my little
much.
leg. By the way, I have such a horrible rating on WikiFeet.
Let's talk about it.
I am rated so horribly. You have a good rating. You're rated at good feet.
Oh God,
I'm rated at bad feet.
I haven't looked.
So y'all need to go up there and uprate me. All
right, let's do it. Let's. This could be. This is a real risk I'm taking here by just bringing on WikiFeet, but here we go.
You're about to be the #1 stream.
Lila Hart. All right.
Look, I have a bad rating.
Okay, 13 picks. First of all, the fact that you're on WikiFeet is an accomplishment.
Yeah, that's a testament.
Okay, so you have like 3.5 stars. Wow, they consider you to have bad feet, which I don't think is fair at all. Like, look how cute.
Well, I do have 2 different size feet, and they're more like cousins.
So does Anna. So does that Star Wars girl.
And I can't move my toes on my left foot at all, or my ankles. So it's
some guys do that.
I think you're.
But it has a tattoo on it, so maybe they'll give us a better rating.
Yeah, I think.
I'm not even joking. My mom has that exact same tattoo.
Right here.
Pretty much, yeah. Heart and everything.
Okay, can I tell you something I learned on Kevin Samuels about feet tattoos?
Yes.
So give me something to yell at my mom about.
He was like, because he was talking about where is the sluttiest place to get a tattoo, and he was like, the feet, and it's because when your legs are up, that's when the guy will see it.
Wow.
That's funny. I like that.
I almost got an ankle tattoo like 5 times in college. I just didn't have the money. Damn. I don't know. Do you have any tattoos, Cripp? Oh yeah, you do. You have one on your arm, right? It's pretty badass, actually. I saw it. Do you guys think I will get copyright struck if I play Kevin Samuels videos?
No, because he won't say anything now.
Yeah, he's not. He's fine.
Okay. Okay, good. I'm gonna play Kevin Samuels' crazy savage moments. I don't know. I'm on a real Kevin Samuels kick right now. Let's see. Ugh. You know what it is? He reminds me of. Remember on Mad? Do you guys used to watch Mad TV, the ladies' man? Yeah. That's who he kind of reminds me of. You know, like a woman would call in, and then the ladies' man would be like, yeah, how much do you weigh? And she'd be like, I weigh 300 pounds. And he'd be like, yeah, my advice to you would be to stay away from any food or food products your local supermarket might be trying to sell you. It was so fucking funny. And that's kind of what Kevin Samuels reminds me of, except he's not funny at all. He's just dead serious all the time. Okay.
Issues with women or whatnot. So I'm like sharing my location with him just to make him feel comfortable.
Have you had any therapy?
Yes, I have. in the past.
You need to go back.
Gosh, really?
You're already trying to make him feel comfortable 2 weeks into it.
Right.
That's too much proving to do. You're not his wife.
I'm just being nice and being like,
That's not being. No, it's not. No, it's not being nice. It's being a people pleaser. That's not normal. That's not normal. You want to be nice? All right, let's go out a couple of times. I need you to give me $10,000. Be nice. Oh, be nice. I mean, come on, be nice. I mean, come on, be nice. I need $10,000, and we need to go ahead and run the Soul Train. Be nice.
No.
Of course. So there are things that sound crazy to you.
Oh wait, I missed it.
Being pretty is not enough for a lot of men because I'm pretty and I'm still single. So
What do you want?
I don't know. I really don't know what I want because these men, they don't know what they want. A lot of men don't know what they want in women.
You said you're how old again?
33.
33. So regardless as to what men want, you don't know what you want?
I mean, I know what I want, but
Then what is that? Guys, remember the first thing I said about ego? They're not willing to be honest.
to be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what I want in a man.
Ha!
I've been screwed and fucked for so long, I don't know what I want in a man.
Just in this little bit of time talking to you, it's been chaotic. I'm just asking you just basic stuff about who you are and what you want.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It's a lot of changing in 3 or 4 months.
Oh,
You said
what?
you got a man
Why
that
is she
has money.
musty out toilet paper? Is she on the toilet?
I do. I just wanted to let you know also, I wear my bonnet in public. I saw what you had to say about that. You know, I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, like
Make this shit up. At the same time, you what?
Shut up.
No. I said, go ahead. You said at the same time.
At the same time, I just don't see what the issue of wearing a bonnet in public is.
Okay, these are not as savage as I would have liked.
So you went on a binge last night and watched a whole bunch of his videos?
Like 2 hours straight.
I
Yeah.
love that.
That literally was like me last year. I was watching so much of his stuff, and I would go on all of his lives and just listen.
Yeah.
I just found him to be so straightforward. It was really like fascinating, you know?
Yeah. And I would catch people like give him a lot of shit, like, oh, he's too harsh. But I would catch moments where he would say, like, I want to give people hope. I want to help people. I'm proud of, I guess he had a meetup group where he would have like women that had their shit together and men that had their shit together, and he would try to like facilitate, matchmaking and stuff. And I was like, all right, like he has a good heart. But we're so used to like, and it would be so interesting. He would catch these women saying, oh, like they were bashing her. And it's like, what were they saying? Oh, that she was overweight. Well, was she? Yes. So it's like we're in this culture now where just being honest or critiquing or challenging somebody is considered like bashing or like dogging someone or like being too harsh. It's like
If you make somebody uncomfortable, you're being mean.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then life itself, it gets uncomfortable. So
Speaking of feeling uncomfortable, Geno is here. Oh, it's Geno's window. Geno!
Why can't I hear anyone? Hold on, I fucked up already. Hold on.
I missed
I'm
him.
a fucking disaster. Hello? Am I good? How do I sound?
Geno,
Hi.
happy Memorial Day.
Happy fucking. Look at this. Look at this. You think
Is
we're
this a new
fucking
shirt?
around? Look.
Wow,
that.
that was
Yeah,
fast.
I'm pretty ecstatic about that, baby. Do I sound okay, guys?
You sound good. We need to. I was telling Cripp Daddy since we had a bunch of shirts from the old merch store come to the studio. I forgot to grab one for him, but we gotta send
They're
Cripp
still
Daddy
there.
some shirts.
DM me your address, Cripp, because I'm sending a shit ton out. I got some nice. Look at this. I got some nice. Buying some time. I sent out for
I
fucking.
love it.
I love Geno.
I sent out for 25 of these, right?
What's that? Just an
And the
envelope.
fucking-
What's the big deal? Oh,
Yeah, and a 4XL fits in there, so I can fucking fit anything in there. I'll definitely send you something, Cripp. What size are you?
I'm a medium.
A what?
I'm a medium.
All right, I'll find a medium, and I think we might have a medium in the new fucking merch run that came out. I'm very pleased with the new merch because, as Chrissy will attest, I'm irresponsible, and I actually helped put that page together myself.
What's the new merch site? Is it up yet?
In Hot Water Shop instead of In Hot Water Store, and I got to tell you, it's all over my. Please, we launched it this weekend. It was a project between me and Matt Miller guy who did all the old artwork, so we didn't miss a beat there. And I'm not gonna say the guy that left. Fuck it, look at that shit.
Look how professional.
Look, page down.
What are you doing right now? That's really funny.
Because they kept calling me saying that. Like, this is the beauty. This is the beauty of it. We found some old designs. Go in the lower left. Go click on the lower, the one near the mug. Click on the one near the mug. There was a running gag that my cat drives.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, and look, it's got a picture of my cat and me in the headband. But shout out to Matt Miller, because this is how everything in my life works. Fucking when they destroyed the old merch site, the guy that printed the shirts fucking left, and they I don't know who was in charge of it, but when they left, they said we're shutting the store down completely at the end of May. But at the beginning of May, they shut it down because people were saying I won't spend another penny and give it to a certain person. So then what I had to do was find a guy to print the shirts, but I didn't have to because the universe provides. And sure enough, some fan reaches out to me on Twitter, guy by the name of Travis out of South Carolina. He's like, typical like us. He's like, hey, I'd love to do a big fan of the show. So I'm like, DM me your number. I call him. We talk for an hour about everything but merch. Guy's like second generation. He's got a wife, kids. At one point he goes, I can't believe I'm talking to Geno Bisconte. And you know me, Chrissy. I'm not saying it like, I'm like, really? Because I can't believe I'm talking to Travis. And it's just, our merch has always been. I can't believe
I'm talking to Travis, the guy who makes shirts.
Yeah, and I mean it. Our merch has always been, like one time Kevin Dombrowski, great comedian, said, he was like, why do you have so much merch? I'm like, Kevin, it's not about fucking merch. It's just our guy Matt Miller watches the show and the fans will do it and they just send artwork mid-show, and half the time people are like, make that a shirt. Like if you look at the one, watch this, just like we rehearsed, Chrissy. And I didn't call it a plug-in because one, the fact that you never saw the skeleton key is galling to me.
Oh no.
That is one of three.
I guess I know what I'm doing tonight.
I mean, Lila, am I right? When the ring rolls through the guy's Bruce Willis's hand in The Sixth Sense, when the fucking thing happens at the end of Skeleton Key, aren't you both times like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So yeah, Chrissy, you gotta watch that.
Let a historical woman steal everyone's wallet at the compound. That's what we have code words now. We call them February Americans or historical Americans or Chicago teenagers.
But if the one shirt, and then I'll stop talking about the merch, the McCluskey's handcrafted whiskey, it actually says handcrafted, and that's from the legendary episode that launched 1,000 fucking 8th grade girl fights about Bobo. Yeah. Now zoom in, click on it. If you zoom in at the top, the fans will get this. What is it? What's the very top word, Chrissy? What's the very top?
Handcrafted. That's cute.
Handcrafted, because when Matt made it, he went to whatever it's called, a boilerplate, and we're like, did you do that on purpose? He's like, no, we didn't notice. Of course, Garrett knows it. We fucking make Bobo do an ad read, and the shirt is born. And I'm going to say it on the thing. I'm reaching out to a make your own whiskey thing, and we may start making McCluskey's handcrafted whiskey. Ooh. And that is how our entire merch model works. It's not like we need to make money. We're like, we need to make this shirt. And the fans seem to, and what's the line from the old Jerky Boys? I smashed the monkey on that. People seem to love this. So, it's all gratitude. It's fucking great. So happy Memorial Day. I wasn't even meaning to do a plug, but I've been watching you three for the past half hour, sitting on my porch, smoking a cigar, living the dream. Welcome back, Chrissie Mayr.
Well, I'll just plug my shirts then. Go to flagranttriggers.com. We got a new Simpcast shirt. This $27 includes shipping. Go to flagranttriggers.com. You get the classic rootin' for Putin, the Mayor, and a new Simpcast shirt in a bunch of different colors. It includes shipping. Super soft. And I gotta step up my merch game, Geno. Shit, I gotta get some more designs on here.
I actually have the Make America Great Again shirt that I wear quite often. I love that shirt.
It's good. It's good.
Is that one even still on there?
No, I have to get that. I have to get the design up on this new site because I took everything down from Public. They booted the Rootin' for Putin design.
That's my favorite shirt. And don't get me wrong, these are great, but yeah, Rootin' for Putin, that's great. That's how it go. But that's you. Make America great again. That's fucking you, boo.
I came home. I'm back on my water routine. I have to use this because it has my name on it. My soon-to-be sister-in-law gave this to me. Look at this. It's like I made fun of people who had these. I'm like, get started. Keep drinking, you whore. Don't give up, you thirsty bitch. Almost there. You did it. Now you gotta do it all over again.
You should design a cup and have it say those things that you just said.
Yes.
That's what you should do.
Yeah, like it'd be like, you're still fat. Keep going. Yeah.
I can't believe I forgot to do this. Watch. I'm so dumb. Watch it. Oh, it's like you can see me, but it didn't make much. There it is. See how much better that is? I'm sorry, guys.
We're not here. We're not doing this because we're professional.
I wanted you to take in every inch of my perfectly guineaed up face. You can see the oil coming out now. Sorry about that.
I can't. No, you look great, Geno. You look great. What else is new? Yeah, we're just talking about. We were recapping. Cripp and I did a show in McHenry, Illinois. We were gonna try to go to a strip club, but they were all too far away. So next time we'll work it out.
You give it your meaning to the word laugh dance, Chris. I'll tell you what. I was listening. Like gas prices, I don't give a fuck, but I do now because I was trying to buy a plane ticket because I might try and crash the Orlando show. The Boss and Gavin and
do you know when that is? I know they're not releasing the location, but do you know when that is?
It is June 25th in Orlando. The location will be released that day. But here's the thing. A round trip ticket to Orlando. What do you think that costs? Don't go high or low. I know what it used to cost.
I think is it 3 something?
What if I want to come home?
I don't know. How much was it?
What if I don't want to move there and never return? It's $600 on average.
No, I was just there. I was just in. Well, I did the one way, but
maybe it's because it's so soon. Because it's in, but it's the end of the month. It's 3 weeks from now. That I bought a plane ticket or two in my life. I have, and they're normally $600 if I want to go to Europe to fucking get cheap Czechoslovakian.
Hold on. Do you get this happen to you? I got a random text. It says, "Hi Nick, long time no see. How are you?" Is this a trick?
Yes.
I have no idea. Who's it from?
A random number that I don't.
Oh no, it's fucking horse shit.
It's a trick.
That's the guy you hooked up with in McHenry.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't hook up with anybody in McHenry.
No, she didn't. Cripp. Yeah. No, that's not me. So you're fine.
Nick.
That had to be something. That was some other boy. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, by the way, so let me get you caught up on what I did all weekend. Done. I don't know how to do anything. I didn't know how to do anything. I called my
Vamp.
brother.
I have to pee. Vamp.
So good. It's Chrissy. Am I wrong, Lila? Which Cripp, you're not going anywhere. But you probably do more than me, all kidding aside. I called my brother today about an hour ago. I'm like, Pete, I'm sitting on my porch smoking a cigar, talking to my cat, listening to my chick music. He's like, good. I'm like, I don't know. Like, this is what I did. Thursday, I did 2 shows. Friday, I did 3 shows. Saturday, I was hungover. And then Sunday, I judged a gig at the Stand, Comedy Fight Club, and everything. Oh, and what time is it? 4 o'clock? 11 hours ago, I was eating a hamburger on my couch because I'm an alcoholic with no fucking future. This is how embarrassing it was, Lila. You ever see this? Like, and I know you've seen this, Cripp, because you're a Simpsons guy. I don't know Lila that well. But the famous early episode when Homer gets thrown out of the Frying Dutchman because he was trying to, it was all-you-can-eat seafood. And Marge is like, then we got thrown out. We went fishing. I asked you, does that sound like a man who had all the seafood he could eat? I come home 3 o'clock hammered, right? Hammered because I drink with my buddy Sammy, and then I catch up with Billy Tardy. The fans know who he is. Then it's 3 o'clock. I'm going home. 3:30, I'm watching Columbo reruns. 3:45, I order a cheeseburger the size of my cat's face from a diner. And I pass out. I come to at 4:30, and I don't have the burger. And I call them up. They're like, yeah, this is the moment you know you're a disaster. they're like, and the guy in his broken Hindu, whatever the fuck, you know, because we're racist. We don't let anyone in this country. The guy fucking goes, yes, and he shamed me. He drunk fucking Grubhub shamed me. He's like, yes, we sent it an hour ago. I'm sure you were asleep. I was asleep. And then it's 4:30, and he goes, it'll take half an hour. Do you want it? Do you want us to bring it back? And I go like this. Yes, I'm totally back. I'm totally disgusted with myself, and I go, yes. Does that sound like a man who had all he could eat? No. And then the burger comes at 5:15, and I'm sitting near the buzzer so I don't sleep through it. And I eat the whole thing. Like, I think the crying game music was playing. It was nice. And then I went to bed. I think I went to bed with it still in my gullet. So yeah, that was the fanciest thing I did all weekend. So you're caught up, Lila. Chrissy missed it. Screw her. You missed the greatest fucking weekend ever.
Geno, so I'm like, okay, and if you don't want to talk about this, that's totally fine. But are you, do you still chat with Aaron at all? Do you guys still keep in touch, or do you feel like you guys are like taking a little bit of
Aaron, from what I'm hearing, Aaron thinks, watch this. Aaron's great. Aaron's comedy is amazing. Okay. Now I'm not going to tell you about his show, Berg's Base, but I'm going to say this. Okay. Me and Aaron had arguably one of the most unique shows anywhere. And it's me in seat 1 and him in seat 2. And after 25 years before I sat in that chair and 840 reps, 5 days a week, well, 4 days a week, but 5 shows, I'm going to get a bore better, you know? And you know what makes my job even easier? Having the best number
alcohol.
2.
Wow,
please, let's not bore them with facts. I'm trying to give them insights that they don't know. But you know what makes me even better? Having the best number 2 chair in Aaron Berg in the business. I think he's better than Norton at the way he would, like whenever I got too preachy, he would fucking lead. One time I'm bitching about COVID and I said the word misinformation. He runs into the booth. Suddenly he does the Conan talking mouth as a drag queen. Hi, I'm misinformation. And it's brilliant. Okay.
Yeah.
So he does 840 episodes of that. Okay. So then he goes to Berg's Base where he goes and sits in the number 1 chair where he has 0 experience. And he replaces the best number 2 chair in the business, him, with Mike Figs, who's okay, but he doesn't have 840 reps like the previous guy, Aaron Berg, did. And What does Aaron Berg leave behind? Aaron Berg leaves behind Steve Conte, who sat at the right hand of the greatest guy in the number 2 chair ever, Aaron Berg, and it doesn't miss a beat. So our show is, watch it, I won't use best or great. I'm having more fun on our show than ever. And the fans love it, okay? I don't know what he's doing at Berg's Base, but I'll say this. I love Aaron. He's a brilliant comedian. And when he has to sit at a desk across from Josh Adam Myers, who, hold on, I'm going to go over all his funny jokes. Done. When he has to sit across the desk from a guy that's making 100 times as much as Aaron Berg because he checks 8 boxes and does cute little songs, and Aaron has to say, I can't believe I'm lucky enough to sit with this guy. He's speaking through bile in his mouth, I would argue, because Aaron's too good a comedian to fucking prop up a guy that's that fucking hacky a comedian. So what was your question?
I should have known this wasn't going to be a short answer. I was like, are you guys still keeping in touch? Like, are you guys still talking?
But that's the best way I can say.
Weren't you good friends? Would you say that when you guys were working together, you guys were like best friends or very good friends or like?
Well, he said that a lot in between saying I scream nigger on stage and walk half the crowd. That's what best friends do. They try and cancel their best friend.
And I know you don't really, that's not really, like occasionally you'll say it, but I don't know. I think.
Well, I used to say it in a bit and I don't anymore, but now some people are saying I say it every minute I'm on stage, which is weird because there's no footage of it. You would think there would be footage of it or comments about it. But he's doing great with his stand-up. I just don't and he's going to start touring with Gomez and that's going to be great for him because if anyone thinks Louis J. Gomez is funny, and he is, but if you think he's hilarious, wait till you see Aaron Berg go up on stage.
Oh, no. Okay. So I'm not talking about Aaron's career. I'm talking about how is your guys' relationship now?
I haven't talked to him since he left.
That was like a couple weeks ago, right?
Isn't it funny? Now, I haven't talked to him since he left. I gave you an 8-hour answer and 8
Well, it's always, it's easier to talk about the things that are easier to talk about,
He's doing great, but I just think his show is. Oh, and the other thing I don't like about his show is it's not live. Like, he's so great with the callers and stuff. You know, it's and he's only doing it once a week, so he's not getting the reps in. But I haven't really talked to him, but I see him doing stand-up and it's killing. So I'm sure he's doing great. And I will say this, I fucking see him when you don't have to drive into the city 4 days a week. You spend a lot more time with his wife and kid, which he loves. So that's great.
Okay. Yeah, he was looking to do that more, I think.
Yeah, without a doubt. Like, he's a great husband and dad, so he gets to work on that.
That's true. Yeah. Change is hard. But I'm glad that you fucking came out with your own shirt right away and you're still doing it and you're still having fun.
Well, the beauty of this logo, if I may, is like it was the
sheep head, right?
What's that?
It's the sheep head from like the COVID is the flu.
It's a combination of the one fucking Marshall made one that I fucking got shipped from, like, this is awful, you know, but I was under a lot of stress. It was the month we were breaking up, not me. And then fucking Lund came out with one, and Matt had the original, and they fucking took fucking Beaufries, Marshall Beaufries, they superimposed the sheep on it from fucking
Wait, let me see it again.
They superimposed the sheep. Hold on.
Yeah. It does look a little bit like Nerdrotic.
Yeah. And so they took the sheep logo, they used the thinner glasses, they kept the headband Marshall. It's the perfect combination of all three of the guys, and it just makes me so fucking happy. You know what I mean? I love it.
Good.
And there's so many other designs on the page. That's all. But I'm very proud of myself for actually sitting down and hashing out the merch page with Matt Miller and Travis. So I'm really pumped with it.
That's great.
Yeah, and the fans are great.
John Carl DeMay says, have you watched The Wire? And if not, what are you waiting for? No, I haven't watched it. And too many people talked about it. And I feel like, I don't know, if a show gets talked up too much, well, then I'm just a follower if I just watch it because everybody told me to. That's how I feel about Game of Thrones. I was like, I
can't get through the first episode.
I never watched Game of Thrones either.
Sorry, I talked over Wire. But I tried to watch Wire 3 times and I can't get through the first episode. I know it's great. I've heard nothing but great things, but I can't get through the first episode.
Yeah.
That's how I am with True Detective.
Yeah, I haven't tried that yet, but I've heard that's great.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Okay, Cecil says being woke is a luxury. First thing that gets cut. Ooh, you mean like regarding Netflix? Yeah, maybe. Ken Patterson, what are you planning for member streams? Great top, by the way. Oh, thank you. I gotta do a member. I'm gonna do a member stream. I think once a month. It might be getting to that time. So, yeah, if you have any ideas, if you want to see anything in particular, let me know. Ken Patterson. Oh, you already said that. Oops. Torgo, the White, came back from seeing Everything Everywhere All at Once. That movie is amazing. Comedy, sci-fi, martial arts, and family first message. Sublime.
It's a good movie. That's the last movie I saw in the movie theaters. It's actually really, really good.
I saw Top Gun. It's so fucking good. I would see it again. I cried 3 times.
Really?
You honestly don't even need to see apparently the first Top Gun, and I didn't remember this.
Did you not see it either? I talked to a kid last night. He's like, I saw just what you said. Like,
it was about him being like possibly gay. Geno, you didn't hear this, but my dad told me he had a gay experience. My dad told me when I was in Florida that he let a guy suck his dick once. Isn't that fucking crazy?
Hero?
Really?
Brave.
Because here's why your dad's a hero. He didn't say, I had a dude suck my dick. He said, I let a dude suck my dick. Like, he was doing him a favor. Hero. You know what? I'll be honest. I don't know.
It's not gay if a guy sucks your dick or something like that.
Watch this. I let a guy suck my dick. A guy sucked my dick. There's a difference. There.
Oh, like his dick is so special that it's like everybody's snapping at it.
Well, I didn't want to reveal, but I was the guy he let suck his dick, and it's very special, Chrissy.
Cripp, would you let a guy suck your dick?
I already have.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
End the stream. Is someone going to say funny? End the stream. Why are we
really? Are you for real?
Yeah, it wasn't gay. Your dad's right. I told him that.
that? Is that gay? Is it gay if you let a guy suck your dick? I feel like Cripp is fucking with me. Geno,
What
have
do
you?
Your dad's the one that sucked my dick. I let him.
Oh, self-inflicted because I want
So to
Cripp to go
complete the
dick suck
circle, you have
my
to suck
dad.
my dick, right? That
Geno,
completes it.
Geno, would you let a guy suck your dick?
Probably not, and I don't mean like probably not, because I think I don't need to. I'm not homophobic at all. I just don't think I'd be into that. I don't think I'd be able to maintain.
Everyone says it's gay.
Like
Confirmed.
I love bullshit with dudes. I'd probably be cracking jokes about it. You know, I wouldn't be able to not talk and be like, "Oh, what are you doing? Huh? Big, right?" Because a guy would be honest with you.
But I wonder if a guy would be better at it because, like, you know, sometimes men are harder workers. But no, this isn't gonna be true for men and women. Like, men can be pillow princesses too and be lazy in bed.
Sure.
Yeah, what's up?
I think Seinfeld had a bit about it when they were trying to get the guy to switch teams, and he talked about gay guys. Like, it's like the guy has access to the apparatus 24/7. He's gonna know his way around it better. It was something like that, but it was on Seinfeld, so it was probably go.
By that same logic, I should have been great at going down on chicks, and I wasn't. But I've only done it like a handful of times.
That's because women are not easy to please. Everyone is a unique little princess that likes their snatch eaten a specific way. You gotta, that's the burden of being a man. It's figuring that out.
Cripp, does your girlfriend just stand on the counter, like she'll spread her legs and she just like lower herself onto you?
Yeah, the way the good Lord intended.
Imagine how much better dudes would be, like, because then you don't get neck cramps. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's great.
That's pretty cool. I don't know. I was intimidated. I didn't know where to start, and I was like, "You're probably gonna fake it, no matter what I do. 'Cause that's what I do." So, I don't know.
Have you had a girl go down on you?
Yeah, a couple. One time at a strip club in Utica, where $40 goes quite far. She was like, "Oh, I'm into girls." I was like, "I can tell." Like, this was years ago, and I didn't wear underwear. I was wearing like a jean skirt or something, thinking that would just be cute for Frank. But she like, boom, she like went down there with her face like right away, and I was like holding on to the sides of the chair. It was like I was like, ah. It was fun though. But
were you like, nice hustle?
I was like, whoa.
Oh, you know what else I did this weekend? You know what else I did this weekend, Chrissy? I worked on the new In Hot Water card. You want to see it?
Yes.
How's it look?
Put it in the camera.
Ooh.
Wow, you have a business card?
Nice.
Look at that.
I covered Aaron's picture in marker.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait a minute. What's that?
But hold on. You still have Berg there, so you got to Sharpie out the Berg part.
Shit. Hold on. Thank you, Chrissy. Hold on.
We have fun here.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I worked on the new card. There you go. That's
Ooh, the new prototype.
I like it. There you go.
I'm gonna send that out with I'm gonna put them in with the t-shirts when I send, because I gotta go through all that. We have a box of old merch, some samples of new merch. The fans are being great with the new page, so I'm just gonna send a shit ton out. There's too much shit in the studio. Like, I like to give it to fans when they come in, you know?
Yeah. True. Yeah, we have a lot of shirts. All right, I'll try to grab some. If I see anything like small for you, Lila, I'll send you. Because I like a lot of the shirts, and I wore the defund Congress shirt to the gym the other week.
Funny.
But it's like, am I really gonna wear a tax the poor shirt in public? Like, I feel like I have to explain that to people.
Send them to Cripp Daddy. He'll wear all the
I would wear the shit out of that.
You can get away with anything, Cripp Daddy. No one's gonna fucking look at you sideways, you know? Like,
I have a shirt with Tweety the bird on it, dressed up like a chola, and it says, "Go ahead and call the police. I'll just have sex with them."
Is that like a custom shirt?
Yeah, I have a thing for just really fucking stupid shirts, and I have a whole collection of them. Like, that's my entire wardrobe, is just ironic, dumb T-shirts.
Yeah, I have a whole drawer full of like kooky shirts.
Yeah.
Like one is like my friend Kenny Warren's shirt, and his brand, his like comedy brand, was called Average Black Man. But it's like, am I gonna wear a shirt out that says Average Black Man on it? I could have worn it to Chicago.
You really could have.
Yeah. But then I
How
have
is
one.
Kenny Warren doing? I haven't seen him in ages.
I haven't seen him in like a year. I think he's doing good. He's building up the Grizzly Pear, which I haven't been to in a minute. I gotta pop by there. So
I can't do the Grizzly Pear. They hate even if they want to like me, I go in assuming anything south of West 4th, I'm like, that's NYU territory. They're gonna hate my fucking shit. And I
wouldn't say that. I mean, I think it's mostly tourists. I wouldn't prejudge it.
See, that's I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying mentally in my head, even if they're about to like me, I talk myself out of it. I agree with the tourist thing. That's what I do. And you can make fun of me all you want, but I big fan of the LOL Comedy Club right on 46. And that is all tourists. And that's what I want to work my shit on. People from all over the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Tourists.
Not saying I'm right. I'm saying that's just what I do.
Yeah. Totes.
Actually, I'm right, but I'm not saying.
Do you know who Ethan Ralph is?
I know Ethan Ralph only because isn't he the one that lost his mind on you on a stream?
And he came into Compound like not too long ago. He did Wet Spot.
Really? Why is he mad at you?
Because I laughed at a super chat where somebody said I didn't know like the extent of his lore. Like I didn't know that he let his mom walk in the sun in the heat to her own dialysis appointment because he was like too high on drugs to like take her there, I guess. So somebody was sent a chat alluding to that, and I laughed because it sounded hilarious. And then I later found out that it was true. But he's like, "Oh, you laughed at my dead mom." I'm like, "No, I'm not laughing at your dead mom. I'm laughing at the scenario. I'm laughing at like the visual I'm getting from this." But I think he just like decided that he was gonna go off on me, and
yeah, he wants to play off your fucking followers. It's the oldest. Fucking Malice introduced me to that model in The New Left or whatever book it was. Well, he didn't. Right? He said that's the new model. It's like, oh, speaking of which, like the new model is like you fucking attack someone with a different fan base to introduce yourself into that fan base as a troll, and then you're engaging them, and that's what he's doing.
Fuck. That's exactly what he did.
And I'll give him props. Red Bar invented that, in my opinion. By the way, he was back this weekend. Did you see him?
I heard, but I didn't see.
Let me tell you. When we said Red Bar was dead,
I actually heard that he has a sick studio now and that it looks really good. But that's all I heard.
He basically spent $100,000 on a casket because he looks fucking awful. I don't know if he vanished a year ago because whatever previous illness he had and he got the vaccine. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
But if you look at him, it's what I always say. It's like, if you love what you do, it fucking keeps you healthy. He looks, and I want to be wrong, he looks awful. He looks awful.
Well, Sam Tripoli was after him because he said something really inappropriate, like about his daughter. Yeah, he said something about like something regarding sexual activities against one's will, but like about somebody's 1-year-old, which is like not funny. Like,
but I mean, he has a huge it really is putting lipstick on a pig. Like he built this huge studio and he just sat there at death's door talking about the shit he used to. You can tell he's just showing up for the money. It's got to be a waste of time. Like I love that we just show up and get to fuck around at that studio fucking 4 days a week, and then the money just shows up because I'm fucking blessed. But like I do not envy him. I do not. You could tell he's just like, well, it's $11 a month and I got to do this now because I bought this studio and look at me, I'm a podcaster. All right, whatever you want to call yourself, but. He looks, it's hard to watch. Like I would just listen if I ever wanted to.
I wish him the best. Oh yeah, also both of you guys keep clear.
I do too. I wish him the best fucking help, the medicine that modern medicine can provide. You go.
Try to keep clear. I gotta lock down a house for the next content house, but we're looking at Orlando the last weekend of October.
Buy your tickets now.
I had I had something on hold, and then somebody came out from under me and rented it. So I got.
Let me know, Chrissy. I am so down to do anything in Florida. Anything you need to do in Florida, I will be happy to go.
Anything in Florida? Because I'll shell out $600 on a ticket if you're willing to do anything in Florida.
Oh my God!
You know, I would let you blow me like a guy, Lila. Is that 2? Did I 6?
Oh, I don't know why it was so crazy expensive. What airline are you flying?
Me?
Geno?
I prefer, my move is I go on kayak and I have Delta miles. So I always, like, if it's $100 less on a different airline, I'll take that airline. Otherwise, I just go for Delta. But I always check kayak first. And the cheapest I found was like $640 on JetBlue round trip. Fucking the last weekend of the month. I'm like, what the fuck? Shout out Kayla. Kayla's in here.
Kayla.
You know, like, oh, by the way, speaking of, you know, the conspiracy theories we are, Chrissy, someone sent me a Rumble video. Did you hear this? Like the shit in the vaccine, there's like some kind of metal that's activated by the shit in your cell phone. Not like, and I didn't watch it.
Oh, you're talking about the 5G theory?
I don't know. It didn't sound like the 5G, which I don't give a fuck about, but it sounds like it's just like a natural phenomenon type thing where fucking whatever's in your phone fucking it fucks with something in the vaccine that they didn't plan on. But I didn't watch it. I just saw the headline. I was curious if anyone else saw that.
You know what's interesting though? I've been kind of like being very conscious about where I put my phone when I sleep. Like I try to put it in another room because I like usually I'll just like sleep it right next to me. But I just been having these thoughts. I'm like, it can't be good for me to be sleeping next to my phone, you know, or just having it near me. So I like now I've been putting it in just a whole nother room when I'm like done for the night. But last night I forgot and I woke up and it was like right by my head. And I'm like, it made me scared.
Well, sometimes I sleep sometimes I sleep with like I'll play some of that on YouTube, like the binaural beats music that's really like supposed to be good for you.
Oh, the lo-fi?
Maybe it's that, but it's like 852 and 4 set, and it's like good to sleep to. So I end up sleeping right near my phone. I should probably pitch it to my speaker, but I don't because I'm dumb.
There are some crystals that you can keep around you that help with EMF protection. Like
crystal meth, that's a good one. You ever do crystal meth?
I have these actually shungite pyramids, and I keep these. I have like 2 of these around my computer. I have 1 on my nightstand.
Ooh, I need to get some crystals.
And let's see, shungite. It's very old. It's 2 billion years old. It's a positive stone. It's healing. Okay, let's see. What else? Let's see. It's old. I want like an explanation for why it. Okay, it helps keep EMFs away caused by computers and mobile phones. Ooh, it embodies an excellent ability to make a connection to the earth. It's a grounding stone. That's what I got to do is cleanse all my crystals.
And put them in the sun. I'm doing
a juice cleanse starting tomorrow, by the way, Chrissy.
Ooh.
You have to. I have been on a bit of a bender.
What do you do on your juice cleanse?
Garrett always busts my balls, but you know who said it perfectly? Bill Maher, when he was on Rogan, and he's like, your body spends 90% of its energy digesting food and stuff. So when I do a juice cleanse, I always say, I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm not trying to, I just need to rest my liver and fucking, and just fucking reset my body because I'm not going to quit drinking. But this, and I say this all the time, and I'm not trying to be gross, Lila, but if you do 3 straight days of just juice, right? You take the shit a lot. That 3rd day, and it's a normal looking solid shit. And then you're like, what happens if I do a 4th day? And you do a 4th day and you're starving. And then you take another normal shit. And now you're like addicted. You're like, let's get more shit out of my system. I made it 5 days once doing that. It's insane. But that's what motivates me. The toughest day is always getting through day 2. And I cheat now because I do all cold pressed juices. But the last one I have every night is just organic tomato soup, which I don't give a fuck. It's warm juice, but it's like a meal, Yeah. And it really helps me do it. But anything to rest the fucking liver, I fucking love it.
Cecil says, Italian, sitting on my porch with a beer and a cigar, stayed up late watching Columbo. I get Geno. Cecil, you want to come in? I can send you a link.
I sent a clip. It's the 70s and lots like that. It's so funny. There's a clip, and he's just such a great comedic actor. And there's this new detective on the scene, and he goes through all this stuff. He's like the skid mark. He goes, and I don't have to tell you. And Columbo goes with the cigar. He's like, no, please tell me.
Andrew Hoyle says, is Geno Rex Kramer Danger Seeker?
Who's Rex Kramer Danger Seeker?
I don't know. I'm going to look it up right now.
Am I? By the way, my girl likes when I wear snapbacks now more than headbands. So I'm trying to introduce snapbacks. Do we like this?
We do like it. I like it.
Thanks, Lila.
Yeah, you look
Lila,
like,
do you
oh,
have
that's
one?
that. Geno,
What's
anything could happen.
Look at my cup.
What to say?
Queen of everything.
And yeah, it's my clean cup.
I have an In Hot Water logo mug, but I need one with the new logo. I got to get that.
Cecil says Ralph killed his mom. She died of embarrassment. Oof. Yeah. Those crystals always interfere with my voodoo dolls. Aw.
That's
Mr.
cute.
James, there's money to be made by turning Ethan Ralph SPH into its own niche genre on Pornhub. No, really, someone could probably make a sustainable salary. Ugh. I don't know about that. I don't think anybody wants to see him nude or having sex.
Chrissy, I have a question for you real quick.
Yes.
Is it gay if you let another man cleanse your crystals?
No.
It sounds kind of gay.
Look at my crystals. Look at my crystals.
Oh, Kayla likes the snapback, so I'm good. Chrissy, Kayla like it, so that's 2. Lila likes it, so that's all right. We're good.
You're good.
This one is like a good worry stone. It's like smooth. It's good to like rub when you're nervous.
I'm so happy I know that you like crystals now.
I'm so into it. I have phases. And I got a couple of these little guys. Ah! Fuck. I dropped it. And it's in a selenite. This is all selenite. And then so this actually charges all of them if I put that in the sun. That's right. I'm a basic chick.
I think watching your dad get his dick sucked would have been less gay.
Wow. Ugh. I immediately texted my brother and sister and told them. My sister, we were like then chatting for a while. She was like, "Oh my god!" Da, da, da. My brother has not responded at all yet, and this was days ago. So
that's because he was getting his dick sucked by another dude.
Ew! No.
What if that was like the lesson your dad taught to the men in the family?
What if everyone in my family is gay? Like, what if all the men?
They've all been letting their dicks get sucked by other dudes.
Gross.
Well, that's not bad. Folgers crystals. I can use that. Thanks, buddy. What?
Maybe it makes me feel away because it makes me feel competitive. Like, I don't want a guy to be better at sucking dick than I am.
Well, I mean, maybe. It could be just an instinctual thing.
Like, that's my thing. Wait, what do you mean Alex Jones this Friday? What's going on? Cecil. Kicked from Twitter. Email Cecil Davis JW at Gmail. Oh my God, Cecil. Why can't you stay on Twitter? What's wrong with you?
I get that though. I'm barely hanging afloat.
Really?
Kind of. I mean,
have you gotten strikes on Twitter?
I gotten a 12-hour one already, which is weird because usually they start off with like a 1-hour one, but they skipped that and said, "Fuck you, half a day."
Did you tell them that you were part of a victim group?
I tried. I even tried to, like, because when Elon Musk was doing his shit, people were like, "Oh, I got my account back," and they were like, "You should try and get your old account back." And I tried, and Twitter immediately was like, No.
I shared a Project Veritas video, and then someone commented something, and I told them to suck my dick, and then I was banned for half a day.
So fucking stupid.
Wow. You know what helps?
So I don't. Okay, so I have to tell you, Chrissy, I don't insult anybody anymore. Actually, this is really funny. So I was on Carrie Smith's show, and there was all these comments. Were like, who is even Lila? Like, oh, there's only 22 likes, and I just commented back on all of them, and I was like, Thank you so much for watching. And yes, if you don't know me, go to lilahart.com and you can figure out who I am. And I was like, I'm not going to insult anyone. I'm just going to like, even if they say mean things to me, I'm just going to like keep being nice to them so that Twitter doesn't take me off.
Oh my God.
that.
You know what the workaround is for insulting people on Twitter? You can say like cunt, dick, what anything you want. You just have to Muffin is here! Muffin! Oh, my baby. Oh my God, you're here. Hi, I missed you. Oh, they came back. Hi. Did you
bring Muffin up?
I haven't seen Muffin in 10 days. Oh, hi, baby girl. I miss you. Do you still have diarrhea? She had diarrhea when I left. There were little brown puddles everywhere. Oh, she smells like outside.
We both have a muffin.
Oh shit, where was I? Oh, here's how you can insult people on Twitter without getting canceled. Just hold down the button of the whatever vowel it is. If it's an I, if it's a U, hold it down and it gives you options. Like instead of regular you do U with an umlaut, or you do an I with an accent mark, and like that doesn't pick it up. So if you just if you wanted to write like cunt, do cunt with an umlaut over the U instead of a regular U, and it works.
I also heard, and I can't confirm because it could also be bullshit, but I also could see it being real. But if you put the transgender or like rainbow flag in your Twitter name, you can get away with a lot more. That's not a bit. I heard it. I don't know if it's true.
I think it's so true because I can't believe some of the way certain people are allowed to talk on Twitter, and then I tell somebody to suck my dick one time.
Do you mean February people? February Americans?
And I just say suck my dick one time, and I get banned for half a day. It's because I shared that Project Veritas.
You got to use the accent marks. Yeah.
So now I'm just like, whatever. I'm not going to insult you. And also one time this girl, like, she wrote me this really hateful message on my Facebook fan page, and then I went to her page and found out she was like this single mom and saw all these like pictures of her kids, and then I wrote her back this nice message, and I was like, hey, how would your kids feel? Like, how would you like if someone wrote that to them? And then she like wrote me back and apologized to me, because I think sometimes people don't think you're actually reading these mean comments too. I think it shocks them that you actually read them.
Wow.
I've heard that. They half the people that fucking troll you on Twitter want to be your friend, and you just respond once, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I guess you're right?
Yeah, I've gotten
That's
that
the
quite
best.
a bit.
When you can like kill them with kindness.
Yeah.
I feel like after living in a motel for 7 weeks and everything I went through to get to Texas, I'm just trying to be zen, okay, and hang out in my garden. And if you're gonna spew negativity at me, I'm just to try to bring my sunshine to you.
How's your garden going? Like,
oh my God,
can you give us any gardening tips?
We have blueberries right now. I'm so excited. Next time you come over, Chrissy, it's like we'll have to have a fire in the backyard. It's so awesome. We have like a fire pit. I love being out there, especially with everything that's going on in the world. It's like I'm just trying to control what I can control, and bring life, because there's just so much destruction. But
yeah.
I don't like indoor plants as much, but I do have this giant indoor plant. Look at this one. I'll show you. It's right here.
Damn.
I gotta
Boobs
show you.
Thinks that you don't follow them, Cripp.
What's that?
Boobs is saying that you don't. Let me see that plant. Let me see that plant, girl.
My cat's in the other room, Kelly.
Ooh, that's a good plant. Boobs is saying, Cripp, that you don't follow them.
You gotta follow the boobs.
This was my new account. That's why. Okay. Yeah.
Boobs is my favorite Twitter account. Chrissie Mayr boobs.
It's like boobs is instead of boobs are.
Well, yeah, boobs is. Boobs.
Derek?
Boobs is base too.
Boobs is super base.
Boobs is super
you know his
base
favorite chips are salt and
salt and vinegar. What? Who doesn't love salt and vinegar? What?
I love
Please.
I
love salt and vinegar. Please. I love that stuff.
Salt and
vinegar.
Chicago teenager. Oh.
I love scaring white people.
Wowie.
By the way, shout out Mikey Sell. He's a fan that just always sends me. He always sends me my favorite cigars. Like this is a flathead. He sends me fucking Alvos, and they're so good.
Frank really likes the flathead ones too, with the red wrapper.
They're good.
Isn't that funny? Wow, what are the odds? They are good.
I've been riding my bike a lot because we have different trails out here. And I had to tell you, I saw this like little creature and I thought it was a little dog. It was right in the middle of the trail. I was so excited. I was approaching it and it was an armadillo. I've never seen an armadillo.
Oh, did the little creature have a red hat covering their face?
I have a pair of underwear with that logo on them.
I'm wearing them.
That's a callback to the show. Sorry, buddy. Yo, Chad. I mean, Cecil. My bad.
How are you? I just want to make a disclaimer since I'm on a show with Geno. I love all of the people of the world, even the horrible races like Donovan's Mexican and Lila's Filipino. I even like them.
Wow, that's so big of you.
I know.
You know, it's Italian, and I'm like half
a retard,
German, half retarded. Yeah.
Only the good have. Only the good have.
Cecil, how's your Memorial Day going?
I'm here.
You're here. Yeah. All right. So not that good.
No, it was good. I had nothing to do, that's usually what I do is nothing. And but it was a good day. I was on the porch. I had a cigar. I found you guys streaming, and I was laughing and having a good time. So it was I like doing nothing. I'm really good at it.
Would you let a guy suck your dick?
No, I've been offered. Oh, not that much, considering I spent a lot of time in South Beach. You think I would have got a few more offers, but I guess.
Yeah.
You've seen my face. It ain't that great.
I thought you were gonna say you see my dick. No, not yet.
No one's fighting to get into my fucking pants. But I have been offered, and I've turned it down. The only guy I've ever really tried to get to suck my dick is myself when I was 14. I almost broke my neck.
Whoa. Did you do it?
No, fuck no. If I could suck my own dick, you think I'd be here? I'd be sucking my dick.
But it would become like jerking off.
He was fucking with
I'm going to give it one more try right now. I don't know why my camera just went out.
Your camera's like, nope.
Let me give that a shot. Oh, yeah, that's the. Oh, yeah. My back. Oh, self-care, motherfucker.
If you could suck your own dick, wouldn't it then become like jerking off, where it's like, yeah, of course you can do it yourself, but you would prefer someone else do it for you?
Well,
wouldn't it lose its specialness?
Well, when you're in high school and you're trying to get a girl to go further, and she starts giving you like a fucking haphazard hand job, it's like, bitch, I got that shit down. You're not gonna beat my technique. I can't reach with this. This is where we have to help each other. That's, you know what I mean? Like giving me a hand job. Master of it.
Yeah, sometimes like a hand and a mouth is good, or get like both involved.
You've been with a two-fister?
A two-fister. I am a two-fister, baby.
Not with me, ain't.
Oh,
no. I pretend I'm churning butter I just keep banging it. That usually works. Mm-hmm.
All right. Is Frank here to talk technique?
No, he just came back. I haven't seen him in like 10, 11 days. He was upstate this weekend. Hi. I'm gonna give him a hug. Hold on. Vamp.
All right, let's listen.
What does BAM mean? I don't get the BAM.
What did she say? Vamp?
Yeah.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means though.
By the way, Donovan, I have something funny. Anna is watching, and she sent me a text. She's like, Chrissie doesn't know Donovan is gay.
Yeah, no, I'm super gay. I'm super.
Okay.
I'm very gay.
And I'm like, she's like, you told me. I'm like, because he wears the disabled and queer shirt. I'm like, it's just a joke. She never.
I also own a shirt that says "Proud Black Trump Woman" or something like that. So, if we're going based off of T-shirts being my actual, I'm quite a lot of things.
She sends me a text. She's like, This doesn't even know he's gay. I'm like, you are retarded.
When I was at MegaCon, well, I already had this. Baby Yoda Funko with tea, but I bought Baby Yoda with cookies.
Right.
Oh, good. Disney needs more money for crap.
Wow. And then I also bought a Gina Carano bodega candle.
Oh,
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
I love
Chrissy,
that.
you need to make candles like that with your face. And stuff.
Yeah, I would.
That's a great
I would
idea.
absolutely.
All you really need is just to make a sticker. This is what Geno merch store. We should make bodega candles.
Yes.
Oh,
That
that's
would
a
be
great
so
idea.
Good.
What would
Yeah.
they be? Would they be like
It
a
would be
Saint Chrissy?
Chrissy.
I like that.
Saint Chrissy with the crown.
Yes.
Oh, it would be so good with your. Yeah, everybody would buy that.
Okay.
I agree. I love that idea.
I thought bodega candles, it has to be like a dead saint or somebody. Like someone has to be dead.
Ooh,
No.
I like somebody said Elliot Page. I don't know what they're talking
Oh
about.
no,
but
they don't have to be dead. I got to talk over everyone. You know, Fauci has Fauci candles in his studio. You've seen that, right?
Right. Yeah, he's
Yeah, that's real.
What if
totally
you do
out of
instead of
control.
candles of people of before they got transitioned? Like you'd have Chastity Bono.
Oh, that's like a dead name candle.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Bruce
Yeah.
Jenner, Chastity Bono.
Dead name me, bitch.
What's her name? What the hell's her name? Ellen Page.
Ellen Page, yeah.
Yeah.
A whole series. Collect them all.
That's great. Guys, my tickets just went on sale. I'll be in New Orleans in September.
Oh, fuck.
I want to go to New Orleans. What are you doing?
Stand up.
Our friends, shout out, God, Juliet. She writes the Unwritable Rant. She does the Unwritable Rant podcast with her boy. They live out there. They're always like, come out and drink with us. I'm like, I'd love to.
Ooh.
How many days are you there for, Chrissy?
September 30th and October 1st at the Comedy House, New Orleans. But we don't know how many days we'll be out there. Probably, I mean, like Frank. Maybe we could try to get an off night somewhere on the Wednesday. Okay. And Frank loves New Orleans.
I've never been to New Orleans. We only go to Monroe. That's where my dad's from.
And we were also looking at possibly, we gotta find. So Missy was telling me that she already booked flights to Orlando for that weekend. So we gotta secure a house. We gotta find a house. Okay.
The only thing is, a lot of these huge mansions are in gated communities.
Yeah.
I fixed all the cards in case you're wondering.
That's what the Geeks and Gamers had. They rented a house in a gated community, and it's other people can.
We got somebody at the door.
No 3 a.m. karaoke.
That's the only.
Does your microphone work, filing cabinet? Oh, okay. I didn't know that you didn't have anything plugged in.
Yeah, they're all fixed.
Okay, Geno, if we couldn't do 3 a.m. karaoke, would that be a deal breaker for you? I mean, I think it would upset Kumia if we couldn't do 3 a.m. karaoke. If we rent a house in a gated community and they have some sort of like noise rule.
I was the one trying to sneak out during 3 a.m. karaoke, and the boss made me keep drinking with him. I'm not a karaoke guy, although I did apparently go to karaoke with the boss last Thursday, and I don't recall.
We could just do.
Look at
that. Pay the fine. Or we could find another. Oh, it's a cat.
This is Cupcake.
Oh, Cupcake. Oh, she looks like she's ready to play the piano.
She's so happy to be there.
Oh my God, she looks unhappy, but she has beautiful blue eyes.
Yeah, she's.
What kind of cat is Cupcake?
She's a cow manny.
Cow Manny?
My cat's in the other room, but I do have this. I have a picture a fan made of my cat, one of many. How great is this?
Wow, that's a
that
drawing?
is
Hold on. Solo layout. Wow, that's pencil?
Hold on, I'll take it up. You know who made this?
Black Cat?
No, there it is. No. You would never guess, and you know him. Fucking Chuck Mangione, Phil.
Wow.
Yeah. It's fucking, I don't know if you saw the episode, but it was on my desk, and I kept saying to Frankie, who's that? And he'd be like, your cat. I love Frankie McDonald. Like, your cat. That's right, Frankie. It's my cat.
That's really great. I love it when people make pictures.
Here, I'll show you what the actual one looks like. Hold on, I'm walking through this spacious Geno apartment. Did you want to put your head out and say hi to everyone, baby?
She hates me so much. Six, remember me, Six? You
She's
attacked
so
my
cute.
purse.
She's so perfect. Look at her. That
Not
fan behind her, have
perfect.
it on low so you get a little breeze. She's like, shut up,
Unlike
Daddy.
you. She's toxic. She does not
That
like.
cat's like my
she does not
niece
like
and
me.
nephew. They just thinks I'm great. I could walk home. I could come home with 8 human heads in a bag, and she'd be like, "You're the best, Dad. You're the best."
She'd be like,
You're the
only
best.
8?
Or one of those heads for me. Nice going, Daddy.
Yeah, where's my head?
Yeah, she's the best.
Andrew Thomas says, Happy Memorial Day. Always beautiful and sexy. Chrissy and everyone.
Thank you. It's the snapback. It's the shirt, the snapback, everyone.
I was here for that. I heard it. I'm part of that.
Yeah, no, that's you.
Oh, I wonder if we could get Frankie McDonald to come on, because like he can't scratch his compound media itch today because the network is off.
I don't know what his deal is with
drop him a link.
shirts, but if you saw the episode Thursday, I'm like, you want one of these shirts, Frankie? No. You just keep saying no. I don't wear shirts like that. It's just how I am. It was so funny. He's like, no. I'm like, all right. No to you, Frankie.
What kind of shirt?
Thursday, fucking, we got all the original, the first run of samples from our guy Travis, and I'm holding them up, and I'm like, Frank, I'm gonna send you one. No. Sure, Frankie? No. You don't want one of my shirts? That's just how I am. You gotta watch him. He's fucking great. It's like, come on, buddy.
I love that.
Wait, Donovan, you told Anna that you were gay on the Jack show?
Yeah, maybe.
She believed you.
Yeah, she did. That was her first mistake.
Wow.
Because he wears that disabled and queer T-shirt a lot in his.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm gay for pay. You know what I mean?
Aren't we
Like,
all?
I'm gay for the right price any day.
All right. What do you guys
What is
think? Should I pull this house up, Frank, that you dropped in the thing? Okay. What do you guys think about this
Tell
house?
Frank I said hi. Tell Frank I said hi. Did Frank
Frank
say
said
hi? Did Frank...
Hi, Geno. Hi, Geno. Hi, Geno.
So what do we think of this house for Content House? All right.
That's
So this is
nice.
the pool. This is sick.
Yeah.
This is fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is a very majestic purpley room. That's the front.
Every house in that area has
Damn.
Disney themes, by the way.
Every house in the area has Disney themes. Yeah, because they are trying to compete with all these high-level hotels. That's why people fucking go to Orlando.
Jeez, look at the Mickey Mouse. Go back one. Look at the Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, the Mickey Mouse mug thing. Mm-hmm. Muggy
The Timon
Mouse.
and Pumbaa above the fireplace.
Look at this. Do you guys like showers like this? I feel like I need a little bit of frosting. Like I need a little bit of mystery.
No, I like being able to see anybody do it. You know.
I think it's too naked looking.
You ever go to the toilets like in some restaurants where it's clear and then when you hit the lock it fogs up?
No.
I'm always like, you can't get that comfortable in there because what if it like malfunctions? Like all of a sudden, like
That's
What do you
awesome.
think these 3 potions are? Like one is poison and the other 2 are fine.
Their primary colors. Is there a point to that? Maybe.
Maybe it's like one will make your dick hard, one will make you sterile. I don't know.
Take them both.
I take
Fucking
both.
party all weekend.
Oh, so this is right. This would be like the children's room.
Yeah, the
You
Harry
gotta have
Potter
those in
room.
Disney if you're gonna get laid.
I'm trying to fuck in the Harry Potter room.
Oh my god. Oh, be our guest. Ugh. Look at this crown.
Love
No.
that.
Hated it. I don't like this shower curtain.
it's butterflies.
No, it's like
Or
pasta.
those. I thought it was like
Little bow tie pasta.
Pasta.
Shout out to you,
Oh, this
scared.
is neat.
By the way, shout out to you, scared Jody, who had the perfect Disney. She said one makes you small, one makes you big. She's a little fucking Alice in Wonderland. Very
There
Oh,
we
yeah.
go.
That
This
is what
pretty
that was.
cool. I'm enjoying this. Mandalorian bedspreads.
I would have said that
Oh.
sooner, but it took me 20 minutes to translate you scared Jody. I'm like, you to skidoo to Bodie, like I can never fucking parse them.
Cool. Oh wow. All right, that's like a. Is this
In-
Encanto? What's this?
No, that's the Mexican one. The
Okay.
fucking yeah.
Right.
The Encanto.
The Mexican themed room. Oh god, that's a lot.
I like that one.
You'll wake up in the middle of the night and be like, my pillow's fucking looking at me weird. All right, so Frank is sending me another one. Oh my God, this is wild. This is like for children.
Every one of these houses gonna have some kids.
Yeah, Disney adults love this shit though.
What the hell is that? This is
Whoa.
nuts. This boat
Okay,
room?
this is kind of cool.
How would you even? This is actually, I like respect how this was made. Damn.
Okay, you have to get this one, and then I call dibs on the boat.
And we have to hoist you up there.
Yeah, you guys have to throw me up.
Or we pull you up on an anchor.
Oh yeah, no, okay.
Now these aren't in the house, are they, Chrissy? They're just other places.
Are in the house. Yeah, but we're looking at different houses because we gotta lock something down. But yeah, these are like 4 conjoining beds. This would be like, I guess, if you want to have like, yeah, OnlyFans or like group sex, maybe would be this.
Winnie the Pooh themed orgy.
Yeah, if there's jizz on one bed, you move to the next one. Damn.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Wow, nice stools.
I like that. It's a beautiful kitchen.
Wow. This is so nice. I'm going to feel uncomfortable here. Whoa!
That's cool.
That's neat. Can you sleep in this little one, or this is just for hanging out? Yeah, it's for hanging out. Holy shit. Wow, kids are fucking too spoiled nowadays.
Well, I mean, that's what the trip is for. You fucking give them that, and then they're happy, you know? I would imagine. Although, these adults that are like, oh, I love Disney. I'm like, what? Okay. There's like, is anyone in here like a big Disney guy? Like, oh, I love you're a grown up. You have a kid? Great. If not, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, we get drunk at Epcot. You know what? Just go to the bar and fucking talk to people from other countries.
Chrissy, by the way, I loved you. Chrissy was being interviewed by Jay, who runs a channel that all he does is go to theme parks, and he's interviewing her, and she's like, I hate these weird adults that go to parks with no kids. That's literally every day of his life.
That's all he does. That's his whole life.
Like,
oh.
Yeah, but he does.
Time. Yeah,
but he makes it like that's how he earns money, though, right?
I've gone. Yeah, I'm not making fun of him. I went and
like that's respect. It's like, dude, if I could get paid to go to theme parks too, I'd do that shit. I don't give a shit. That'd be fun as fuck. But if you're just the guy that does it just because that's your thing, you're kind of fucking weird, man. I'm sorry.
I'll go with you because I want front of the line shit.
Oh yeah, no, that's the great thing about me going. We can fucking
Cripp's whole life is a fast pass.
Me and my friends thought about how funny it would be to show up to Disney World wearing Make-A-Wish shirts and just like not say anything and see how much we could get away with.
Oh, no.
That's awesome. You could get away with anything. You could be yelling slurs all day. What are they gonna do?
I'm the Make-A-Wish kid. I'll shave my head so I'll look extra weird about it.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Is that still a scam? My buddies did it once. They went to Disney World and their friend got a fake cast in a wheelchair and they went to the front of every line. I mean, it's such bad karma, but they did.
You used to be able to, but they caught on in Orlando. There were a few people that were in wheelchairs, and if you could rent them for the day.
Yeah, no, that's still there.
You could rent a person in a wheelchair for a day, and it would get your family to the front of the line.
Oh my God!
And they got the people that were in the wheelchairs that were doing it all got banned.
Damn!
If this comedy shit doesn't work out, that's what I'm doing.
You just have to wear a disguise so they don't each time.
I could do that.
Damn! This is too much. This would freak me out in the middle of the night.
That's a bit much, yeah.
These clouds, I would say abort the cloud idea. These look sad. This is sick. Oh, they're trying to compete with the Galactic Star Cruiser hotel.
By the way, Chrissy, Max Brengel, shout out Max, just texted me. He's like, apparently they still have vax mandates at all the bars. Is that true in New Orleans?
No.
Okay, no, Max.
Killed off in March per filing cabinet.
The trucker.
Wow, this room is like an acid trip. I would not feel comfortable here either.
I was just thinking about doing mushrooms, and this would be a horrible time. It'd be so much.
Great for a little girl.
Send Anna the link so we can make fun of her for being retarded.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, they have these pool fences up. So in case you have a toddler, with the Geeks and Gamers house, there was a fence like this up around the pool inside. And it was like this, tarpy thing. And there's an alarm on the door. Like if it's open for a few seconds, like they basically timed it. Like if you had a toddler that walked out, it gives you just enough time to close the door. Like the alarm goes off like in just the amount of time it would take for him to fall into the pool, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, who wants to watch kids all day?
Oh, just teach them to swim.
Just
Wow,
take them to a birthday party at Tommy Lee.
It's a crystal room.
Come on.
Yay. I wouldn't have done these curtains though. I would have done like a sheer.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much.
Sheer purple or sheer white curtain here. Damn. White, blue. What the?
What the?
Is that a bathroom?
This is where you go to do no things. Crew only.
Okay.
Crystals! Crystals again.
Why do girls love stupid shit like crystals and fucking zodiac and?
Because they're pretty.
Oh, theater's cool. I like
because
that.
women are very emotional, and that line of thinking kind of appeals to emotions rather than like
logic.
And all that zodiac stuff, there is some truth in it. Even the elites use that to pick dates for things.
Yeah, that's what Asians do. They're all about like dateology. Like they'll try to have babies on certain dates.
I once sold a house and they needed me to knock off so that the last 3 numbers ended at 8. It was like Asian couple.
Yep. Asians love the number 8. Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, there's an 8 in my. That's good.
That's why you're great.
Is 8 a good number? 8 was my ex's lucky number.
Oh, yeah. That's a very fortuitous number.
Really?
Yep.
My single digit is 4. My lucky number is 37. Is that good?
I don't know.
All right, it was worth a shot.
Just not Asian enough to tell you.
I just like, yeah, it's great. It's great. Yeah.
Oh, 37. Yeah, that's the best.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, what's so great about 37, Cecil?
Fuck,
I didn't know you're just fucking with me, right?
I
You're an asshole.
I didn't know I was gonna have to show the work.
Hold on, I'm googling it. Is 37 a lucky number?
Well, you could look up what is your do you always see like the number 37 or does it just like randomly appear in your life?
Of course I do because you notice it.
Okay, guess what?
Look up 37 angel number. Oh, this is good.
37 is a do-it-yourself kind of number. It's a highly independent, creative number. 37 enjoys finding and exploring entirely new things, ideas, locations, and methods. It enjoys exploring the overlooked nooks and crannies of established things. That's like you, Geno. Finding creative and better ways, presenting its conclusions is a special satisfaction. When something needs to be done, it just does it without complaint. Generally with pleasure and anticipating the satisfaction of accomplishment. Above all else, 37 is independent. It won't always come up with creative solutions for obstructions to do what it wants to do, but it goes about things its own way.
I had a bowel obstruction once, and man, did I come up with a creative solution. Thanks for getting that, Chrissy.
Hey, that's fun.
I like 39, to be honest. I stopped aging.
No one likes 39. Stop.
Really?
Yeah, I've been 39 for a couple of years now. I really kind of like it.
Let's see. What does 39 mean? Creative number with an inclination towards assisting humankind.
I thought it said assaulting.
The number 39's creativity tends to be focused on benefiting large groups of people rather than individuals. 39's desires to solve problems experienced by the Earth's population. Ugh, that sounds like Bill Gates.
I'm very pro-vaccine.
Are you pro-eugenics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
39 is social, optimistic, tolerant, and inspiring. It supports and encourages the creative expressions of the talents in others. Ooh, what's your number, Cripp?
None of that's true.
I don't even know. I don't know if I have a lucky number necessarily.
Really?
Do you have it? Well, now that we brought it up, you'll start seeing numbers.
Probably.
I bet you will.
Yeah.
My lucky number is 11. Dirt.
Donovan, I heard
Is 11 your birth number?
Yeah. 11. Oh, yeah. That's my birthday.
Donovan, I heard you have a hot mom.
Yep. She's hot.
How old is she?
Too old for you.
Ha!
You don't know that.
How old are you?
Protect his mom.
Well, how old are you?
How old
Doug
are you?
Stahl just said Bill Gates just said vaccines are working. Sorry to interrupt, but that's slam free poetry. At 11:11, I usually text my ex-girlfriend if I notice it because she loves 11. That can't be right. No way Bill fucking Gates finally came out and said that.
And said what, that they're bullshit?
Someone retweeted an article that they're saying fucking wearing masks long-term for kids is terrible. It's almost like in third grade, speaking of kids, you read that your body breathes in oxygen to feed the lungs, and it breathes out CO2 as waste. But when you wear a mask, you take in more CO2 and get less oxygen. It would be like going to a doctor and saying, hey, what's a good healthy thing to do? Eat less food and eat more shit. That is exactly what masks do. But I'm trying to think who said that 3 months ago on In Hot Water. This fucking guy.
Yeah.
Is wearing your own shirt. Is
What?
wearing your own shirt like wearing the band's shirt to the concert?
No, unless I'm in concert. Although I did almost wear it to Comedy Fight Club last night. I'm like, I'm not wearing this to fucking another comedy show. You know what I mean?
My dad, I learned, is very much pro eugenics. He is
Your dad let me blow him.
Just
holding it back.
Your dad is ripped. I saw that picture you posted of him.
Well, now it's because he's a little gay. That makes sense.
No. He's not a little gay. He's gay. He had sex with a man.
You think he's all right? Is letting a guy blow you means you're gay? That's what we've been talking about.
Well, that's
How does it come up in conversation?
That would
Chrissy?
explain why he's so fucking angry all the time.
And ripped when he's like 67 years old.
75.
Holy shit! Really?
He's
fucking
75.
But growing up, like he was always a landscaper, so he has always like a very physical job, and he's German and he's very superficial, so he was always like cares. You know what I mean?
Where did you post the picture of him?
Twitter. Let me find it.
I need
Chrissy, how did it come up? I'm genuinely curious.
He was talking about how he and my mother had no passion and that they weren't having sex. Like he's mentioned this a bunch. I just don't know why he feels like I'm his fucking wingman bro that he can be totally honest with. He doesn't see like how that's kind of
You
inappropriate.
could have these conversations with Pat Dixon if you wanted to.
What?
Doesn't he say stuff like that sometimes?
What do you mean? Like
nothing. I thought Pat Dixon once was on your show and he put a picture of you up on.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Board. It's weird how many pictures of me he has saved from like how many hundreds of years ago.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to fucking derail anything.
Oh no, it's okay. So this was what I was like. I was trying to be cute. I was trying to be like, oh look, Dad, I'll help you meet women. This is before he told me he got his dick sucked by a man. And
75 years old. He looks fucking all right. I would.
He does look great. But like he needs to because he lacks communication skills and like empathy and a few other characteristics.
Yeah, it's a fucking Chad.
This guy's has total empathy. He let a man suck his dick. He let.
Oh man. Yee. And anyway, yeah. So then he was talking about him and my mom had no passion, whatever. And then he's going on, that people have a range of sexual activities. I'm like, And then he said,
here we go.
He said some people have gay experiences. I'm like, why is he bringing this up? And I said, Dad, have you had a gay experience? And then he's like, all right, fine, I did, fine. Are you happy? And I was like, I was like screaming internally. Wow. And he's like, it's like the old saying goes, you're not gay if you let someone suck your dick. And then I was kind of just in shock for a few hours, and then we like fought about something else. He was like screaming at me, and then I had to sneak out of his house at 1 a.m. because it was so fucking toxic, and hang out at a 7-Eleven for 5 hours.
And it's pushing hard for you to hook up your dad with her mom.
Yeah.
What?
Anna's in the chat pushing hard for a hookup between your mom and.
If your mom likes toxic men, yeah, let's do it.
Does anybody's mom who is single not like toxic men?
True. Oh, you know what he said to me? He said, he said he basically has a lot of women in their 70s and 80s throwing themselves at him, but that's too old for him. So
for a 75-year-old guy that looks like that is too old for him.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry.
He made it very clear he doesn't want to get married again.
Who wants to be 80 and alone though?
Yeah, clearly that's like his number one priority is nailing something down so he doesn't die alone. But I'm like, you're not gonna die alone. There'll be nurses all around you and shit. I don't know. I guess it depends how you die.
I'm not gonna die alone. There'll be flies, I'm hoping.
I kind of want to die alone. I don't want people to like deal with like. I don't want to be a burden on anybody. And I don't know. I don't want people to be sad.
Well, I mean, that's unavoidable, but you can have fun with it.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
If you really don't want people to be sad, just start being a complete asshole to everyone starting now.
All right, I'll try.
Shout out Derek. I was born in 1968. Oh,
Derek, 68, and I'll owe you one. My favorite number.
Oh, really? I thought you were younger.
Tony Montana. Master child abuse. Change my mind. Yep, they are. And it's double chin. Real question. Did he coo more than your mom's? More than your mom's, BJ? See, that he didn't tell me about.
Did your dad say he's not gay? He just likes the way dick tastes?
No, he didn't say that.
Well, okay.
He didn't say he had a dick in his mouth. He said he let someone.
You're getting all defensive. I was joking.
Here's why are you bringing this up? If this supposedly happened so long ago, like, why is this like?
Maybe that's just stuck with him. It was a really good blowjob.
Or he's just no one has been able to match it since.
Yeah, like that was like the highlight.
He's the one that got away.
Yeah. Did you ask any about the guy? Like who was
I asked him, was it consensual? And then he just didn't want to talk about it anymore. Because I was trying to figure out if he got molested or if like it was, at the army or what. And he just didn't want to talk about it anymore, apparently. So
Anna again in the chat pushing hard. Mom's looking for a carpenter or a landscaper whose junk still works. It sounds
like I was looking for like I was looking for sunblock and I was looking under the sinks and and I found 3 bottles of lube and I was like, yikes.
That's awesome.
That's so funny. I remember like going to my parents' room. I had to ask my father something, and then on the counter there was a Viagra, and I just grabbed it and stole it.
You took your dad's Viagra?
Yeah.
I was like young, and I just grabbed it, and I was like, oh, I'm going to try this shit out.
That's some shit I would do even now to this age, just because I'm thinking about the preemptive. You're going to come to me at some point and ask me, hey, did you take my Viagra? And that is funnier than anything.
Never. They're never going to come because he never.
No.
Exactly. What happened when you took it?
My dick got really hard.
What's this?
Ew, for how long?
Were you?
Well, it was the first time I ever tried it. I never saw one before. And I was like, oh shit. I said, do I do this?
Are they crunchy? Can you chew them up or do you swallow it?
I swallowed it.
I was way too young to even I'm afraid to take Viagra because once I do, I feel there'll be no going back.
Gino, you've never taken Viagra? Never? Not once?
About 80%. Like, but there's times like when it's over, I'm like, sorry.
You've never taken have you even had like a bodega boner pill?
No, none.
Wow.
He's right down. That's how you end up.
I never need it. There are times like I'm like, sorry, not now.
You haven't had like a gas station full blast pill? Damn.
I had a nightmare.
I've never heard it called that, but I'm stealing that. That's hilarious. No, I've never had a gas station full blast pill, Chrissy, and that doesn't sound like something that's approved by anything in the medical industry.
You never took full blast. It's like
you never taken full blast.
Aaron used to talk about taking Samurai X, and he's like, then you get done and you have heart pain, chest pains for about 2 days. I'm like, that's terrifying.
Awful.
And then you're like, with your leftover hard dick, you're like a cat, and you just look for things to like tip over. You're like, I'll just knock things off the counter.
I wish people could see where they're packing those pills because it's like a staple and a little piece of cardboard, and it's got the little. It's like it's got to be just somebody's basement where they're just stuffing like fucking sawdust and some like crystal meth.
That's terrifying stuff. Hard pass, literally. Hard pass.
Gino, you're right though. There is a nightmare situation. Was at the end of like a long 2 days of staying awake, I was with some girl. I was in Vegas, and I was like, "I'll take one," and then I just passed right out, and it didn't have any. I fell asleep. They wake me up.
You fell asleep, but your dick was still awake.
Well, no, I was so fucked up on drugs and alcohol and everything. Nothing was happening, pills or not. But then we all go to the pool the next day. It's like 2 PM, and I'm laying by the pool, and I get like. A fucking biggest fucking hardest heart on at the pool.
Ew,
And
you had a boner at the pool?
I was like, why is it? And then I was like, oh shit, did I take that before I went to sleep? And I'm like,
speaking of boners at the pool. He's gone. Damn it. How long did it take to go away, Cecil?
It was awful. Like I just sat, I stayed in the pool. Then you have to like walk weird to get to the thing and throw a towel. It was like it just stayed, and it was a fucking nightmare. It took like ice water. Like,
you had to ice it down.
Yeah. But then it was all better when you ran into Chrissy's mom or dad. Sorry.
Oh.
It was the weird thing was like what, because you look, I mean, there's no way to not look like a fucking creep at a pool.
No.
and even the explanation is even worse. No, because I took him. It's like,
as long as you weren't by the kiddie pool, that's all right.
Well, I had everything kind of worked out, but I made it back to the room. But it was a fucking nightmare. It was bad. I was just like, I didn't want. And if I had like I was with a lot of guys and a couple girls, and if they knew, they would have just been like fucking, they would have typed that would have been making everybody at the pool know. It was like,
do you win? I'm just picturing you with a boner and like that thing over your face.
No, I was wearing. This was my bathing suit at the time.
Okay, all right. multi functional. Cripp, have you ever taken Viagra?
No, I don't need to. I need the opposite of Viagra.
Ooh.
It's too much all the time.
Do you need like a deboning?
Yeah. I took a gas station bodega pill, boner pill, whatever you call it, and that's how I ended up
full blast.
That's how you went. You took a full blast, and that's how you ended up.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Great, Chrissy.
I needed a boner be gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's called marriage. That's what my dad would say if he was here.
There it is.
Oh my god.
Nah, no Viagra though. I fucked with a lot of things, not Viagra.
Ooh, like what?
I mean, I pretty much get anything that I want from my doctors. They throw pain medicine at me like it's candy, and I fucking hate it.
Are you in pain a lot?
You don't throw it out, do you?
No, but if you hit me up after the show, I can tell you where to get it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
usually it's like people offering comedians drugs, and with you, Cripp, it's the other way around. You're like, see me after the show for oxys, whatever you want. You're like in your jacket. You're
got
like,
it. Yeah. It's a side hustle, and it works out. I gave Geno a bunch of shit after our show.
Ooh.
After what?
Yeah, exactly.
You want a full blast?
Full blast, bitch.
Full blast. Damn. So I don't know. I think I just was like mad at my dad all week for not watching any of my podcasts, and it would be so funny if like now he starts watching, and in every episode I just talk about this shit.
This is where he jumps in.
Well, so you're not doing Wet Spot tonight.
No, Compound's off today, and I didn't even know until a couple days ago. I totally missed the email from E-Rock, but he only sent it like a week or so ago.
That's not like him.
Well, you haven't seen your man in 11 days, so have a Wet Spot at home.
I missed him, and I missed Muffin and Waffles. Wait, where's Waffles? Did you bring... You just brought Muffin back? Okay. Mm-hmm. The chat saying, let dad rant. I was letting him rant. It's just that, like, he can't rant without escalating to a volume and intensity to where it feels like I'm being yelled at. Like, it's not my fault. The fucking economy is the way it is.
Are you sure?
I don't know. You guys, do you guys get along with your parents?
I was just with my parents this weekend.
Yeah, you love your parents. It's so weird.
That is weird.
I got along with mine when they were alive.
Oh, right.
So long ago, though.
I think I would get along with Donovan's mom.
I mean, you could, but she wouldn't like you. Don't you?
She wouldn't? What's her type?
No, she probably would like him because my mom loves just the worst kind of people. Yes. The absolute fucking...
She did like me.
Scum of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Just like she had.
I don't
These are
hit
my
women.
parents. Can you see them?
That's wholesome. That's cute.
That is cute.
Ugh.
Donovan,
like
tell
like
her I
each other.
don't hit women, but I'm willing to learn.
Well, already at the bat, that's a hard sell, but I can try.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding. I beat the shit out of every girlfriend I've ever had.
There you go. There it is.
Boobs wants to know what happened to your parents, Geno.
They died. Cancer. Leukemia. What? We're not.
It would be funny if never mind.
Wait, they both had leukemia?
I think it would be what? It would be hilarious.
Wait, they both had leukemia?
Yeah, they caught it from each other.
Kayak tickets to Orlando again. Let's see if they went down. King, what a piece of shit Biden is.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Damn. All right, I gotta look at the flights then.
But you can take a bus.
You can't even drive down to Florida.
Train. I wonder how much a train would cost since Biden.
Are you
elected. What's that?
Are you looking to try to maybe get on the show, or you just want to watch it?
I was talking with Josh Denny, and I said I'd love to swing by. He's like, "Yeah, we might be able to get you up." And I'm like, I'm not asking. I think it'd be good for the brand because I think that's the future of what we're doing, Chrissy. Cross promoting with Censorship TV. Or do you think I'm crazy?
No, collab. That makes total sense. We're all like singing the same song.
Yeah, no, that'd be
we're
cool.
all just people who say the N-word. We should all just get together.
That's all we do, according to Well, I'm trying to cancel everyone. God,
you are?
No, but that's a word. That's what a couple people said.
Who said that? You're trying to cancel what? People think you're trying to cancel who? Aaron?
I don't know what you're talking about. You broke up there. Hello, Mayday. We're driving through a tunnel.
Okay, there's some tea that I'm not aware of.
What the fuck did? All right, whatever. Yeah.
Hey, are you Sicilian, Geno?
I'm a half Sicilian. Only the good. Half Sicilian, half Abruzzese, but all Italian.
So you might want to get a 23andMe so you have some backup genealogy. So you might have an N-word pass.
Genealogy.
What's genealogy?
It checks out your bloodline. If anybody in your ancestry spent any time in Sicily, you got a little black in you.
Frank is Sicilian, right?
By the way, Chrissy, this is funny. This is what started the beef with our dear friend fucking Kate Willett, because she's talking about like 23andMe. I said 23andMe fucking, and I said, look, I'm 100% Italian because my Aunt Olga was told by her nana that that we're from Italy, and we are. But if you fucking go into the DNA and go back 800 fucking generations, of course you're gonna find other stuff.
And you found out that you're 100% that bitch.
Right? No, and I said, so I'm 100% Italian because I go by my heritage. But I'm like, I said, if you fucking go far back enough, we're all part fucking Ashkenazi Jew. And she got offended when I said Jew. I might have pronounced it kike. But either way, she fucking freaked out. I also pronounced Willis.
It's all right. We're past the 2 hour mark. Brittany Venti said that you can say the N-word, and as long as you're past the 2 hour mark.
I've got bigger problems than that. What?
Have you been to Italy, Geno?
I have, but not in forever. I went in 1997, backpacked from Spain all through Italy up, and I met my relatives I've never been to Sicily, but I met my relatives in Abruzzi. It's like you read about. It's like it was such a cool story because there were two. There were two boys. Eugenio, my grandfather, I'm named after, and Giovanni. Eugenio said, "I'm going to America to find my fortune." Giovanni stayed back. So I went and I fucking, my relatives are like, this is the offspring. And they made me feel very cool, but I'm an absolute drunk idiot and they loved it. So it was great. It was great.
Italy's cool.
I think they meant to say it was the Moors, not the Moops. Somebody said Geno should use 23 and linguine in the chat.
Never.
Oh my God.
Would
I'm
you
only
do
half
23andMe?
I would never do that shit. I don't want people having my DNA.
I wouldn't
get
do
out
that.
of here. No.
That's how you get caught for crimes, is because your cousin went and had it done, and then you murder somebody, and then you leave one drop of blood, and they're like, oh, all of those places share with the fucking government.
Ugh. Yeah, no.
That's why people get caught. Is like distant relatives of a murderer signed up for one of those genealogy things.
For real?
And then all of a sudden they start just going through your fucking family tree, and they found so many murderers like that. Yeah,
that's what they do. Yeah, that's what they got. Who was the guy in California, the Strangler or something?
Oh yeah.
That sounds like a roller coaster ride.
Hillside.
The Strangler, yeah.
Strangler.
You know what I'm talking about.
And yeah, they've caught a few guys just because they're like cousins. There was a guy. I think he murdered a girl that was jogging in Staten Island. Did they catch that guy like that? I forget. I'm mixing up, yeah, it's been a couple times where the DNA was from like a distant relative of somebody, and since those sites share everything with the government.
Ugh, and the fucking chinks.
What? wait, what?
The Chinese government.
Oh yes.
I meant the Kinks. That's my favorite band.
Yeah.
La la la.
Good save.
Or it'd be like row ra 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 row ra.
Now that would be a fucking great skit, like just a crowd in China singing along with that song.
Yeah. Oh, there's Cripp's mom for a second. All right, guys. This is a fucking killer stream. I hope you guys had fun. Hope everyone has an awesome rest of their day. Cripp Daddy, what's going on? Where can people follow you?
You can follow me over at my Twitter at Young Cripp Comedy. That's pretty much where I'm resigning right now. And other than that, just be on the lookout for any more of my hate crimes. I have a lot planned. I'm really excited.
Oh, it's gonna be a busy summer.
Oh yeah, white boy summer is here.
Lila Hart.
You guys can follow me find me at lilahart.com, and on my YouTube channel I just released my Ford amphitheater performance, so you can see a 20-minute stand-up set of mine on YouTube right now. It is up.
Cool.
Amazing. Geno Bisconte.
You know, in hot water, we're having more fun than ever. GenoBisconte.com. We got the new merch page up, and fucking catch me on Compound Media when I'm not bothering Chrissie Mayr and such.
No way. You're never bothering me. Oh, thank you, Charles Hurst, for the super sticker. You get a nude. Russell Hall, you should get back at your dad by having a lesbian experience of your own and telling him about it. Ask Anna about her forked tongue.
Do you know she was born with a bifurcated tongue?
No. And I feel like I've seen her tongue and I didn't notice it.
She's full of fucking medical miracles. She's got one kidney and a bullet in her fucking collar.
She is medically amazing. She eats so much sugar and shit, and she still looks like a fucking 10 out of 10.
Rating on a curve, but okay.
No. Cecil, where can people find you?
The only place they can find me now, since I've been kicked off of Twitter, is
that's my man.
All I did was post one of Geno's routines.
What? Hold on. Lila's cat is talking.
This is Muffin.
Muffin. Wow, she's like the opposite of your other cat who has.
I like that you keep her segregated from the white one.
Oh, he reminds me of Lovecraft's cat.
What was his name again? Cecil?
I'm not falling for this again.
You can find me at Cecil.
Come on, please.
What was his cat's name again? Cecil?
I don't know. I don't remember the name.
Chicago teenager. February American.
February American man. That was his name. You know what's funny? Just a little fun fact for anybody. If you ask Google, I think Google will say it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I had a whole video about it because I was curious if it would, and it did. So I brought my mom in and was like, "Hey, Mom, did you know that what was his cat's name?" And I made Google say it, and it was so fucking funny.
How do you do that?
Oh, here we go. Ask it.
Here we go. Turn on Chrome voice.
Fly spirit. You out of your fucking mind?
What?
A fan just DM me a fucking screenshot of Spirit to Orlando is $235.
Hey Google, what was H.P. Lovecraft's cat's name?
According to Wikipedia, the name of the cat seen to be a dark breed of ragdoll, nigger man, has often been cited in discussions of Lovecraft's attitudes.
Doing great so far.
Name until 1904.
Hi, Frankie.
There he is.
Hi, Leah. Hi, Chrissy. I'm doing great so far. Today's Memorial Day in the States.
Happy Memorial. You don't have Memorial Day in Canada?
Last week is Victoria Day. My Memorial Day is Remembrance Day, November 11th.
Hey, that's my birthday. You don't care.
November 11th, that's Remembrance Day.
Remember, it's my birthday.
11/11.
Remembrance Day is the holiday in Canada, November 11th.
No, it's my birthday.
I'm doing great so far. Need to hear about that. Another holiday on June 20th is Juneteenth observed. That's in the States. Then the 4th of July is on a Monday. That's another holiday again. And Labor Day is on September 5th.
Good job. How's the weather today?
It's warm out in Sydney, Nova Scotia as of right now.
Ooh. So it's heating up over there. That's awesome. Yeah, Frankie, we were kind of wrapping it up. Where can people follow you?
My social medias, my Twitter is at Frankie McD. My Facebook is Frankie McDowell. My Instagram is Frankie McD 1984. And my TikTok is Frank Down 1984. My Clapper is Frank Down 1984. My Twitch is Frank Down 1984. My YouTube channel is Dogs Wolf. My LinkedIn is Frank Down. And my Snapchat is Frankie MECDON. And my Facebook public favorite page with blue check mark is Frankie McDonald as well.
Did you know, Frankie, there's no wet spot tonight?
Because the compound media is closed on holidays like Memorial Day, Independence Day, Juneteenth, like American Thanksgiving, Labor Day, and things like this. And around Christmas break.
Juneteenth, really?
You have to now.
Ugh.
When's Juneteenth?
Juneteenth is on June 20th. That's a federal holiday in the States.
Wait a second. Confirmed. Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's a Monday. It's like Juneteenth is actually now June 20th. Wow, and we get it off?
Juneteenth's in the United States, not in Canada.
Maybe I'll go rob a Dwayne Reed or something to celebrate.
It's what they do.
I'm gonna go hang out with Chicago teenagers.
Yeah, I'll go hang out with Chicago teenagers. I'll go.
I call potato chips.
I'll break into a car. Awesome. Frankie, what color underwear are you wearing today?
Black.
Black.
What's the
Classic.
big thing on the black?
What was the date? What was the date?
Frankie, I'm going to send you one of these T-shirts, okay?
No.
I love you, Frankie. Did you have a good vacation?
What?
Did you have a good vacation, buddy?
I had a great weekend. I did not want any T-shirts.
None?
So, we won't send you a T. Am I going to talk to you tomorrow on the show? You back on the show tomorrow, Frankie?
Yes, I'm back on the show tomorrow.
Love when you call into our show, Frankie. You're the fucking best, buddy.
We love you, Frankie.
Watch this. Wait, watch it, Frankie.
Aww.
Frankie, who's this? Frankie, who's this?
Geno's cat.
I love Frankie
He's
McDonald. I
smart.
fucking
He
love
knows
you, buddy.
everything.
It is my cat. Thank you, buddy.
Guys.
Frankie, who's this? Frankie. One more and then I'll let him go. Frankie, who's this? Who's this, Frankie?
Your cat.
My cat.
He's in a box. That is bed.
That's so cute.
My cat.
He's just
My
in a
cat.
box. That's cute.
My cat.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Do you
Say
like
goodbye,
comic
Skate.
books, Frankie?
Oh my
I got them at home.
That's really cute. That's like a classic cat thing right there. Hold on, we gotta do a solo layout.
My cat. My cat.
Aww, he looks like a marshmallow.
That's so cute.
I love
Oh, he really loves you.
She's
This
so
cat
happy.
thinks, I'm telling you, she thinks I'm great. All right, baby, I'll be back. She just wanted to say hi to Frankie.
Aww.
That means Andrew will be back Monday
I
night.
can't be cuter than that. You guys are the best, Frank. We'll see you next time, pal.
Yeah.
See you next time,
see you
guys.
Oh, Gino's gone. Guys, check me out. I'll be at the Beacon Theater June 25th, hosting an event by Minds, and then I'll be in Buffalo, New York, July 16th at a cigar place. Cap City Comedy Club, September 8th in Austin. Helium in Philly, September 14th. And then New Orleans, September 30th and October 1st. More dates coming. Check out the Wet Spot Mondays, usually on Compound Media at 7 p.m. Eastern. This week, we got a couple fun interviews coming up. Abby Shapiro tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. I know you guys are going to simp real hard for her. And before that, tomorrow, 5 o'clock, got KP Burke. And I'm working on getting Morgan Zeggers. Not confirmed yet. Working on it. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.